What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Visionary Talks, episode 15. Today is the season finale, the final episode of season 1. So if you enjoyed it this far in, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for season 2, coming soon. I don't know when, but it is coming soon. And then Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just do your thing, tune in, and show some love. So today we're with very special guest, Avion Harris.
My guy, man.
Yes, sir. So if you want to introduce yourself, tell them a little bit more about you, where you come from, all that.
All right, man. I'm Avion Harris. I'm from Niagara Falls, New York, born and raised. I am unfortunately a track star, basketball star, cross-country star.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur in the making, just on my grind, man.
Yeah.
Just every day, just living and just make something best out of life every day, man.
Definitely, and I love that too. And he's a very spiritual,
That's a
positive
fact.
individual, which
That's
is
a fact.
right up my alley too.
That's her.
And like before I got here, he's like, drive safe. No one says drive safe anymore. So I was like, damn, he's the best. So
That's a fact, bro.
it's such love. So
That's her.
we want to elaborate a little bit more on your past life and like
Alright.
where
Yeah.
you've come from, how you've
Like-
gotten to where you are today.
Oh man, bro, everybody just see like the positive energy, but the positive energy like transformed like as a kid, bro. Like it came from my grandma,
Mhm.
and growing up like in Niagara Falls, bro, like it was just surrounded by gang violence, drug dealing,
Yeah.
like sex, like drugs, like everything. But bro, like my grandma and my family, and my dad and my mom, and everybody just put me like on this road, bro. It just focused. Like I grew up, people dealing drugs in front of my house, but
Yeah.
I always just kept a basketball in my hand or just outside running. And like growing up, I wasn't the most positive kid. Growing up, I grew up pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, no.
I was pretty bad, but like as I got older and I matured more,
Yeah.
I got like a sense in my head. Like I just really just took off. But like but then growing up into like now, like after COVID, bro, I had like a 360 spiritual turn, bro. Like I
feel like that happens with people, like just out of nowhere. It's like, I gotta get my life together, you know?
Like
So-
and that came from like I was at a time where I was at my grandma's, like, and she passed, and when she passed, I was living in the house by myself, so it only just me and my cat.
Yeah, damn, that's
And
crazy.
at the time, bro, like it just really just made me locked in, bro. Like I ain't have enough money to really like eat at times. I ain't have money for like put money in my gas in my car. Like I was really just, I don't know how to this day I was making, but I was just making it, bro. Like, and when I was making it, bro, like I ain't have money to pay my phone bill, so it was me no phone.
Damn, bro.
And it
That's
just-
tough.
And it just made me get into like journaling.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with journaling, and then that's what just made me just like open up my mind and created this unbelievable path to like greatness. So like
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate to go through that. So like
Yeah, for sure.
it made me to who I am today, man.
I feel like you got to go through those tough times
That's
to
a
get to the
fact.
point where you're at today, especially in your situation. It's a lot worse than most people would typically go through.
That's
So,
a fact, bro.
but you took it in a positive way.
Yes, sir.
You made it work. So
Yes, sir.
I love to see that always.
That's a fact, bro.
So what do you plan to do in the future? What are your goals,
Oh man.
stuff like that? Because
Like-
obviously you're very visual or like visionary
Yeah.
type of guy. So you have like big, aspirations and
That's a
everything.
fact,
So
bro. Like my goal is to just get a scholarship eventually to be able to pay for college and
Yep.
to continue to pay for college and be able to be All-American again.
Yeah.
Be another national champion.
Yeah,
And just be able to explore the world though, bro. Like other than sports, I have goals just beyond like sports and like just attaching myself. I
Yeah.
want to be able to go in communities and help like homeless shelters and build my own homeless shelters. And
yeah.
one day build my own home and just I have visionary things,
Yeah.
just changing the world, bro. Just be positive, bro. Like there's just too much people just negative or focus on what's going wrong when they can just focus on just things that can just go right. So
Yeah.
I want to be able to be that one and collective of others, like such people like yourself, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like come together, bro, to just help this world out, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like people are really focused on the minuscule stuff,
Yeah.
and that's what makes them so negative. It's like, oh, my car broke down. They get all,
like,
flustered about that. And it's like, you just got to appreciate the little things. Like,
That's
once
a
you
fact,
live in the
bro.
moment and, like, see things for what they are, it's like, this is kind of nice,
That's a fact, bro.
So I feel like people just take it for granted.
Yeah, bro. Like people don't understand. Like we just have like legs to walk, bro. Like just breathing, like everybody is so attached to things, bro. But when you just detach yourself and just, like you said, live in that moment, bro,
Yeah.
start to really just realize there's just so much more to life, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like detachment is one of the things I've struggled with a little bit, just because I've had like kind of like an attached personality growing up, where it's like, I don't know, I'm not like addicted to stuff, but it's like I'll start getting into one thing and I'll like get really into it, and then sometimes it'll fade away.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So sometimes it falls into, you know, like emotions and thoughts and stuff like that. So I just have to remind myself, like, it's temporary.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna like stick forever,
fact,
you know.
bro.
So
like, I had to learn that I wouldn't say the hard. I had to really learn that the strategic way, because I also like had to learn to like your words and also things. The way you say things manifest. So I say strategically instead of like the hard way, because like I would say like my girlfriend, she really helped me detach from things, bro. Really just say things for what they were, bro. Like I used to be so attached to, like, I ain't gonna lie, like people I shouldn't be around. Yeah. Like,
because you're used to it. It's like a natural feeling. It's like, I gotta be with this person.
Yeah, like I grew up with them. Like, oh, I can't be. But when you detach yourself and like and you want to elevate and you can't just be around people, sometimes they were doing like you can't do the same. If you really want to do something new, you gotta do something you never did before. Yeah. Like, and that just takes like cutting people off. Yeah. Like just. On a whole different vibration, bro. Like,
exactly.
If you want to elevate, you gotta be on a whole different vibration.
You just gotta get uncomfortable, and that's a key thing. Cause like once I started doing that, everything just kind of changed. Like I didn't like necessarily drop all my old friends, but they weren't aligned with my goals. And it's like it's kind of like tough love. Like I love them obviously, but it's like I can't grow if I stick with the same environment. So sometimes you gotta make the tough choices and like do what's best for you, no matter what anybody else thinks. So
that is a fact.
So I don't know if you've been through anything like that too, where it's like, damn, these people are probably pissed at me. Like they probably hate me now. But
yeah, like that's what, like I said, like even when I go home, like sometimes, bro, like I don't really just have like childhood like friends. I can just like everybody in college, like, hey, I'm going home, nigga, like go hang out with my friends. But like now I really just like now I wouldn't say like I'm just really just focused, bro. Like I love you. I reach out to you and say how you doing, but like I just can't be around people that's just not aligning with my goal. And sometimes it really like sucks because you really want to be around those people. You really want to enjoy those times, but sometimes you gotta just the sacrifices now to really get to where you want to go takes those things of just separating yourself. So
exactly. It's like going out to like drink or something on like a Saturday night. It's like, yo, come out. It's like, I don't know, man. Like I got some other stuff I gotta do. So I mean, I don't know, people probably see it differently because like we're in college, so it's like some people they're like enjoy the college experience, all that good stuff. But like, what's gonna happen after college? You know?
Like, think about it, bro. Like, it sounds so crazy, bro. Like I've been in college, bro. This is my second, like my third. This is my third semester. Like this is my third year basically in college, bro. And I haven't been to one college party.
Really? That's crazy. That's awesome, actually.
Like, I haven't been to like one college party, bro. And it's like. People always are like, it's one time, but like that one time can just
it can change everything.
It can change everything, bro. So like I'm the biggest, like
you gotta be careful, you know.
Yeah, you gotta really be careful. So like I'm like really just this is time to really just lock in. This is like the prime years of our life right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So these are the years you really gotta lock in.
So. Yeah, from like high school up until like 30, people don't take risks. They just kind of take it easy, and then they get to 30 and like, damn, I wish I took risks, you know. So some people just gotta, you know. Look at their life and reevaluate some stuff. But I mean, I'm not judgmental. If you're having fun right now, do your thing, enjoy it, be a kid, you know. Not a lot of people like to, you know, go crazy in their teens and their 20s. So if you're just trying to live life, enjoy it, do your thing, whatever makes you happy makes you happy.
Yeah, because like even like the part about it too as well, like I already did those things, so I wouldn't really enjoy it as much as I did now.
Yeah.
So like in high school and like middle school, like I used to go out, have fun.
Yeah.
Be with my friends, but now it's like it's time to really just
hone in, like put the head down and go to work, you know. And speaking of that, you got your landscaping business on your shirt right there.
Avion 4-Season Services, man.
Yeah. So you want to elaborate more on that and how you got started with landscaping and all that good stuff.
Oh man, bro! Like I'll never forget this, bro. Like, COVID, bro.
COVID. That's like, awesome.
It was 2000. Like I just graduated from high school, bro, and I'll never forget the day after I graduated, bro. I just started. I worked this construction job, them late in its house, And I was like, I don't know, bro. I cannot. I said, this is not life. After it was literally the morning I woke up after high school graduation. I was like, I really just want to do something new.
Mm-hmm.
And I always cut my grandma's, like, she had like a huge lot, bro, in the back of the house. But I used to get paid $10, bro. I used to get paid $10 to do it. So I'm like, okay. If I'm getting paid $10, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just make money off of this lawnmower.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut the grass. I'm going to have a free lawnmower. So the lawnmower ended up breaking on me.
Ah, damn.
The lawnmower ended up breaking on me because I wasn't using it properly. But sometimes you have to have those moments where you do mess up and you have to learn. And so I had to get a new lawnmower, bro. I was on a marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, yeah.
I found a good lawnmower. It was like one of those, it was a Lawn Boy lawnmower from like the 1990s. Okay. So the good lawnmowers. Bro.
Yeah.
Legit. And I started off cutting like my back door neighbor. Like she's my neighbor in the back, and I started cutting their grass. Got it cooked $30. I'm like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. And right at the time, like, it was COVID, so no jobs were really hiring a lot. So I'm like, I gotta make some money. So I had to pay for my car and stuff. I had a 1998 Saturn. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just, instead of getting a lawn truck, bro, I put down all my seats. I took out all the stuff on my trunk, bro, and I just stuffed a lawnmower. I stuffed a lawnmower, a weed whacker, and a blower in there, bro, and I just went all around the town, bro, like, just
knocking on doors.
I was started on Facebook.
Really?
Just advertising it, because, like, growing up, like, where I'm from, it was like a necessity. I never knew as an entrepreneur you really had to find like a place where people need things. I just did it.
You were just doing it for fun, I guess.
And it lined up, bro, so perfectly. And then after that, my lawnmower ended up breaking again.
Oh, damn.
So my
those failures, though, that make you stronger for sure.
Yeah, then my girlfriend, she bought me a lawnmower, bro. Like, she surprised me, bro. She came back with a lawnmower. Then after that, it just took off, bro. Yeah. And it started off, I was walking, bro, like at least 5-6 miles a day. Like, sometimes, like, my car broke down. I'm walking 5-6 miles a day, bro. Just
that's crazy.
Hustling, bro. Like, and I'm
with the lawnmower.
With the lawnmower, bro. Like, lawnmower. I had the lawnmower, and I had the weed whacker and the blower, all like tied up, bro. Tied up together, just hustling, bro. People would see me, hey, I need my grass cut. Some people like that. Sometimes that's how I gain most of my customers, by people just seeing me walk. Yeah. So it was like.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of helped then.
It helped out. Yeah. So, like, everything just seemed, like, I sometimes, like, it'd be the thing that you least expect to just line up, bro. Yeah. And it really surprised me, like, and I just kept going, and this is my third year going into it, bro. And like, this summer, I ain't have a car, bro. I had to do the same thing, bro. Yeah. I had to get on and walk, bro, for the whole summer, bro. But then I just had to make it work, bro.
Definitely.
But then after a while, after the summer, got smarter, bro. I started renting a U-Haul.
There you go.
Started renting a U-Haul, so I was making enough income to be able to pay for that U-Haul.
Yep.
Pay for the U-Haul, and after that, everything's just started going, bro.
That's a beautiful story. I love that. Yeah. See, I was not expecting that. I thought you just did it, like, for, like, a business, but.
Yeah, bro.
Has meaning behind it, so.
That's a fact.
If you got something you're passionate about, just do it and see where it goes.
Facts, bro. Like, you never know, bro, and it takes time too. Yeah. Like, and I never got discouraged about the time either. Like, sometimes I'll wake up. Sometimes I like this is like I got into like the spirituality of it. Like, I'll be seeking up. I'll just wake up. I'll just hear like a lawnmower. I'll just see like visionary. I would see somebody like cutting grass or have their own truck, and I'll just put my own vision and just see my Avion 4 Seasons service on it. Like, just manifesting like, this is going to be me one day. This is going to be this is my truck.
Exactly.
I'm claiming it, bro. This is my lawnmower. This is my riding lawnmower.
Definitely.
This is my big business. This is my employees. So, like, I just put the vision behind it. That's what just kept me going, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Once you got that vision, like, your words have so much power. He was kind of touching up on that earlier. If you can speak it, like, consistently, like affirmations, just saying what you are, what you attract, all that stuff. Bro. It'll eventually come into your life. Like, that's a fact. And it sounds like cliche, like, just say these words and it'll happen. If you're consistent, just like anything else, it'll compound over time, and then you'll see it. You'd see the changes. So,
literally, bro, it's in things like I really written from 2020. I'm looking back at the journals, reading them, like, whoa, they're just now
so
coming.
Accurate.
And I remember when I first started, bro, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm just doing is just writing and writing and writing. Then after I see myself get out of these situations and overcome things, I'm like, whoa, like this is really like I'm really locked in now.
Yeah.
I'm not going back, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta really stay focused and just keep manifesting because things will just keep happening, bro. Like we don't understand, like we're really like spiritual beings, like, in this vessel, like driving this human body, bro.
Yeah,
like, we can really control anything.
We have
bro.
so much power. Like people, like in this like society now, it's so like, what's it called? Like pushed away.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have to listen to like what people say, or like you just kind of have to do what society tells you to do. Like
That's
it's just
fine,
like.
bro.
You don't. I mean, you should follow the law, obviously, but like,
That's a
you
fact.
can create rules for yourself. Like,
For real.
for as an individual, you can always like set goals for yourself,
Mhm.
and I'm sure you set a ton of goals
Yeah,
for
bro,
yourself.
like some goals I set, like I ain't make them go. I set them as law.
Yeah. See,
Like-
so you can make
like,
laws for yourself.
Oh,
So.
law, bro. This has to happen. Like this is happening for my life, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to make this work. Like no matter what.
Like deadlines.
yes.
Yep.
Yes, bro.
And that's key too. I feel like, in your opinion, do you think goals are the key to like happiness and like being fulfilled in life? Because without goals, I feel, in my personal experience, I don't have any drive. Like I just feel like I'm waking up in the morning, going through the motions, you know, just doing what feels right, but like there's no actual like purpose. So.
I think like when you come from like, I think sometimes it depends on the person. Like me, I'm like, I kind of try to live in my purpose.
Yeah.
I try to live my purpose, and my goals align with my purpose.
Yeah.
So like that really brings me happy. Like if I really knock off this goal, like it really brings me like, all right, now it's time for the next one.
Mhm.
But it never really draws like true satisfaction. But it makes me like feel like least fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like,
it gives you like hope, kind of.
Yeah, and like sometimes like lately, like I've been knocking off a lot of goals, and I gotta come up with new goals. And lately, I just feel like I'm just going through the motions. Like, just waking up, going to school. Like,
I feel the same. I feel like it's like a common theme in people like us, because
yeah.
you can kind of feel like the energy when things off, or like when
Yeah.
things are going well. Like right now, things are going pretty good. I don't know
That's
if
a
you're
fact.
feeling the same way.
I feel the same. Like I'm really good. Like I'm really like I can't complain.
Yeah.
Like I can't. That's the one thing I just can't complain. So I'm like, oh man. But like it be at times I feel like, oh man, like bro, like what's going on?
Yeah.
Like
Like,
what's going on?
it's crazy. I think during like, what was it, October?
Yeah.
October was a crazy month. Like I was motivated to do stuff, and then I don't know, just I hit a wall for like a few weeks, and it's tough because in the summer I was like really motivated to, you know, get things done and like accomplish things, and then I don't know, life kind of came in the way, I guess, and you just kind of get distracted, and then I don't know, you just got to stay really disciplined and like focus on what's good for you.
Yeah, like one of the things like I really had to overcome and struggle with was like the cold. Like I'm not like once I get like in the house, I become like so centered, bro. Like our house is literally just we're in a box. Like literally,
yeah, if you think about
we're
it,
not even in like spending time in like nature, bro. Like and usually like on days like keep me motivated and keep me driven. Like I usually just like I literally go outside and usually like ground for like an hour. Bro.
That's great. See, I've never grounded, but I heard it's crazy.
Nah, bro, we gotta ground, bro.
I gotta start grounding.
Bro, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, you feel, like, so different, bro. Like, you feel, like, refreshed, at least. Like, give you that, because, like, I am, like, learning about the spiritual, like, this is what I mean, like, go deep into, like, we're on the rubber soles all day in our shoes, bro. Like, we don't get connected to get the electrons from the ground, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and once I had to learn about that, bro, it just was like, I would even be grounded in the winter, bro. Like,
in the snow and stuff.
Yeah, like you make a little path in the snow, bro. You gotta ground for at least 5. It'd be cold, like as much you do it in the summer, but you gotta at least get that connection, like with the earth, bro.
Definitely. See, I've never tried that. If you guys don't know what grounding is, it's basically just going outside with no shoes on, just barefoot, and just chilling.
Even if you don't want to put your shoes, just put your hands on the ground, at least, bro.
Just anything, like you got your hands, your feet. Just lay on the ground, like.
Just start off just going outside.
Yeah. Just go get some sun. You know, walk
sun,
around,
bro.
like, get your steps in.
That's a fact.
Do what you got to do, and then
take
the steps to get closer and closer to becoming better, I guess. So, and that's the thing. I don't think people are really aware of how much you can get from being outside.
Yeah.
And that's why it's tough. Like for the weather here in New York.
Yeah.
It's very like gloomy sometimes. Like the summers are nice.
Yeah.
For like 3-4 months, it's like it's perfect.
It's perfect.
But then once the seasonal depression hits, that's when everyone starts to not do stuff anymore because it's just so
gloomy,
depressing, kind of,
snowy, rainy. But you really got and that goes back to that drive though. You gotta be that. You gotta have that drive and that discipline. Like, all right, if you really want to accomplish this, it's gonna take no matter the conditions.
Yeah.
You gotta make it work, bro.
Yeah, no excuses. Get up and make that happen. So.
That's a fact, bro.
And I don't know. I think it's crazy because people I don't know. If you have goals, big goals and aspirations, I feel like if you can do that without anybody knowing, it's kind of low key, just going crazy. Especially in the winter when everybody's trying to chillax for the holidays and staying inside. That's when you could take advantage and then come back in the spring or summer and be like, "Whoa, what happened to him? What changed?"
In those times come from coming from that you gotta separate early you gotta separate yourself, bro. I had to do that myself, bro. I really had to lock in for those previous years in the winters when nobody's looking, and you can't always show everyone what you're doing because their energy can knock off your goals, bro. And you gotta really just separate yourself, bro. Really separate yourself, man.
Yeah, energy is real. If you don't believe in energy, then you're gonna have a tough time because everyone you talk to, everyone you even touch, come in contact with in any way, one thing could just spread it to you. Even in relationships too. That's really important. If you have a partner who's just full of negative energy and you're a very positive person, that negative energy, it's you believe in energy transfer.
Heck yeah,
See?
Bro.
When you're getting intimate with your partner, that energy transfers into you, and it's damn, I feel that now. So
yeah, that's crazy. Really talk about that because my significant other, we really she really helped me get on this fast, bro. She really we really want to fast together.
That's beautiful.
About no sex, bro. No sex.
Yeah. No
social media.
Yeah.
No nothing. No meat. Even no meat. No nothing, bro. We just went on this crazy. Sometimes I'd be oh my gosh, bro. But it's it's for the better though. Yeah. And once you come out of that you're gonna be I'm not going back to that.
Mm-hmm. It's what was I doing before that? Why was I even doing that?
That, bro.
So I feel if you have a partner who's really supportive too and is on the same aligned path as you, they can build you up and you're gonna be perfect.
You're gonna be really good because sometimes you understand every king needs a queen. You don't ever see side by side, bro. But if you're with someone that just focus on just worldly things as the most popular song out right now, or we about to go out and eat this food, or we go out to dinner. No, bro. Sit down. When you have a partner, bro, really focus on what do you want to accomplish together. You're not just together just to be together. Yeah. You really want to accomplish things and really enjoy the world at least together and it's go be y'all two against the world, bro. So
yeah, exactly.
Why not have a partner crying, man?
Of course. In this generation, I feel a lot of people are just about hooking up. Yeah. And so they don't think about the long term like that. So people like you, like yourself, who are actually talking about things that you want to achieve with that specific other, then it's going to be very beneficial to you in the long run. So
yeah, bro. And I'm even learning about that too. It's very popular too. Us in college, it used to be into hooking up. Yeah. And it goes back to that energy transfer too. You don't understand what this person can be manifesting or this person is even doing.
Their intentions.
Bro. So you really gotta be safe out here, bro. All my kings and queens out there, bro, be safe, bro, and watch your energy, bro.
It's just normalized now. It's kind of scary because people are you're not doing that. It's nah. I'm doing what's best for me, you know.
Yeah, bro. And it goes to even with the music stuff now, everything is glorified as
dude,
sex, money, and drugs, bro. Yep. And that's I don't blame them because it really takes courage. It really takes courage and purpose to get out of those situations because those things are just so normal. And when you're not normalized and when you're not part of the norm, you're looked at as weird. Yeah. And nobody want to be looked at as weird, so it's I'm gonna just do what I gotta do to fit in.
Exactly. And it's tough because sometimes you just gotta remind yourself nah, that's not who I am, you know. You just gotta stick with your values as a person, and just remind yourself every now and then am I doing what's best for me? Does this feel right? Because there's times where I sit down with myself, it's oh, the world's crumbling around me. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And that's why being bored sometimes is a really good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because people usually get on this thing, start typing, trying to snap people, hit people up. Like, nah, like that's just giving you like stimulated. Like it's making you more, that's giving your energy away to other people. If you can take the energy, put it inside, and then focus on what's going on in here and here, and then it just builds everything else.
I felt like a release off of me because I feel like somebody's finally noticing this, bro. Like, bro, you have to just take your energy off of that, bro. And it's so easy to just be like, I'm big on like screen time.
Yeah,
I check my screen time a lot, and I'd be like, whoa, bro. Like,
it's depressing, bro.
I just spent 2 hours, bro, on my phone when I could be putting this into whatever I want to do. And there's like, and also like one thing I learned over the years is your attention's on social media. If you're a content creator and you're really pushing out positive messages and you're pushing out something that's going to benefit from social media for you, so be it. But if you're just on miscellaneous, just scrolling and downloading apps and buying food all day, and like, bro, like, come on, like, put your energy into something that's really going to like push you to make yourself better. Like, and I'll never like down anyone about something that they do, but I'll always just push people to be the best versions of themselves and know who they are and where they're going. Yeah. So like,
just gotta be aware of what you're doing. Like some people just do stuff unconsciously all the time, where it's like, all right, got some downtime, work this bad boy out, see what we can do, and then come back and do whatever. And I'm guilty of that too sometimes. Like especially, I'm still kind of like socially awkward sometimes. So like in big events, I can feel like kind of like boxed a little bit, where it's like there's so much going on that I'm like kind of like in my own little world. Yeah. So I'm not like, I don't care what people think, but at the same time, it's like I feel like the pressure's on me because you're just like there, you know? Yeah. So that's one of my struggles. But once you can kind of like get uncomfortable, like I said, and deal with that feeling of like pain or just getting uncomfortable, then you can just kind of grow from it and just deal with it, and you get better over time.
Yeah, bro. And I had to like learn it to like, I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like socially awkward too, like, cause I don't just talk about regular stuff. When I talk, it's going to be deep. Yeah. It's going to be deep. And, like, a lot of people don't like to dig underneath, like, the surface. But it just stays, like, surface level. But I want to go deep. Like, I want to go to the root. Like, what caused it? Why? Like, how? Like.
Yeah, we're on the same. Yeah, like, we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, like, and, like, I be in places, bro. I just be sitting there, like, bro, I wonder what I'm going to be doing. And, like, I wonder what I'm going to be doing. Like, what I want to accomplish. Yeah. Like, everybody be just sitting there, like, living life at the party. I'll be like, oh, man.
It's like you're thinking to yourself, like, man, I got to go home and work on this. Like,
like, and I don't even feel like, I just feel like the energy rising, like, and, like, I'd be, like, around people, you can just feel their energy just not aligning with yours, too, as well. Like, if you really, like, once you take that time and just be bored and you start to accept things, like, oh, man, like, you just start to really realize so many different things and just become more conscious.
Yeah, definitely. And you said accepting, too. That's, like, a really key word. You got to accept, like, what's happening now. Because if you can't accept, like, you know, that the fact that you have a TV or that you don't have a TV or that, like, your car is, like, broken down, like, you're going to be dwelling about that all the time. So, and that's, once again, it comes back to energy. Like, everything's all energy. So if you're focused on negative energy, you're going to bring more negative energy into your life. So.
It's like I'm big on, like, yin and yang, bro. Like,
oh, my God. Like, at least somebody out here actually like understands me.
Yang, bro, like, whatever, like. And I think it's, like, I get back into it, it's, like, really, like, your perception on it, too, like, what's good and what's bad. And I look at everything, I would like to say that this thing, it said, things doesn't happen to you, they happen for you. Yep. And so I'm like, if my TV broke, I'm thinking this TV is really distracting me.
Yeah, like, it happened for a reason. Like, I don't need that anymore, you know?
Like, bro, like, I'm not gonna, bro, I don't even have my TV plugged in, like, I don't even, like, I sit there, I just got back into, like, really like shows because I really got so bored from me being outside. But like when I look at shows now, I'm not looking for the show now, I'm looking for the message in that show now. So like you can use those things like positive energy, bro. You can use the like the TV for a positive thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of it just, I even took TV out of my bedroom so I can focus on just sleeping in my bedroom.
Sleeping and working and getting that stuff done. And then you come out here, chillax.
For real, bro.
Learn some stuff, like just whatever you gotta do. So
that was really it, bro. Like, I really, like, big into, like, focus on, like, things that just happening for me, bro. Like, if my car breaking, that means time for me to just get some walking in, bro. Like, time for me to be creative, like, just, like, just walk a couple miles, then take an Uber, just something, like, just get creative with it. You gotta, like, when life throws something at you, get creative with it. Like, don't like, if somebody throw a curveball at you, like, don't just sit there and just hit, like, the curveball hit you, bro. You gotta at least move
At least
something.
move a little bit, you know.
Like, move a little bit. Hit the ball. Like,
do something,
hit the ball, like, something, bro. Like, don't just sit there and get hit with the ball, bro. Like, at least maneuver around it and just make something happen, bro. Like,
definitely.
Yeah.
I love that message because masculine, feminine, that energy, like, that's basically what I live by.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as a man, you got to be more masculine, but you have to also look out for the feminine.
Yeah.
And that's why yin and yang comes into play, where it's like you got the feminine, but there's a little bit of masculine in there, and then you got the feminine or the masculine, and you got the little bit of feminine in there. So if you don't have that little piece, you're gonna be basically unaligned with everything else. That's so
fact,
it's like the good and the bad and the good.
Yeah.
Like you said, the TV, there's good and bad in it. Like you could look at anything and think about it. Like, it's deep.
Anything in the world you can think of is
literally
like,
everything
can be used against you or for you. So it's like, that's what, like, this really makes me, like, excited, bro. Because, like, it's like stuff like this, like, will bring more awareness to people. And, like, one thing I learned, I was taught, once you hear something, you can't hear it. So if you tell somebody this message and they listen to this, it's going to be in the back of their mind. Now,
I remember when Avion said that.
Like, I'm thinking, like, now when they go do it, I want this. I want to go social media. Nah. Alright, now I'm just going to put my energy to something good, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, this is about, like, creating awareness and stuff like that. I like this podcast, bro. Like, creating awareness for people at least to wake up, bro. And, like, try something new. Definitely. You don't got to do all things and be, like... Because everything in life is spiritual, bro. You don't want everybody, like, oh, it's spiritual. But everything in life is spiritual, bro.
Yeah,
so
it really is.
You got to really change your perception on things like that, bro. So...
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw any other episodes that I recorded.
Yeah, I've watched a few of them.
But I try to integrate at least some type of, like, psychological, like, spiritual stuff in there just to see what people say or think about it.
Yes.
Because, like I said, it's a very key factor. Because if you can kind of grasp, like, an awareness of that, then you can kind of create the world around you. And one thing I've noticed on all these episodes for, like, up until episode 15 today, each visionary that I've had on there was kind of spiritual in some way.
Absolutely.
Like, they were visionaries. They had goals. Like, they had, like, dreams. That's the thing. But if you're not a visionary, then you really don't have anything to really build off of, you know? So
like, and you can't, like, go off of, like, everything. You got to have your own vision. Like, be a visionary and, like, revolutionary. You got to really have that drive and that desire from within to really create that reality. You can't really base it off of everything that's going on in the world, because if you're really going off everything, you'll be lined off of what you're really supposed to do. So it takes those times of being by yourself and really focus, because everyone is specifically different for a specific reason, because everyone has a specific purpose to fulfill on this earth. So it's like, you can't be going off of what Ian or Avion doing. Like, I can give you tips and keys,
but that comes down to you. Like, you got to get that done for yourself.
So that's the really key to it, bro. Really digging deep within yourself and really doing it for yourself, bro.
Yeah, definitely. We're all on our own path, so
absolutely.
You just got to focus on what's best for you.
Yeah, I'm on your path right now, and you're on my path right now.
Yeah.
We just coming, like, we're aligning together, bro. Like, for this specific moment. So it's like, this is beautiful, bro. Like, this is meant to happen.
Yeah, it really was. And it's funny because the last episode, like, the same guy said that. He's like, it was meant to happen. Like, it's like the key phrase in every single show. Like, now thinking on it, because I never actually thought about it, but we brought it up. It's like one guy, I think it was episode 6, he said it's meant to happen. Everything, like, the camera died at one point, and I was like, it was meant to happen. Like, just, you got to look at it in a positive way.
Absolutely.
No matter what happens. Like,
for a fact.
It's just how it is, man. Like, that's how you got to live life.
Yeah, like, everything is like, and that's why you got to just really just live in the moment.
Yeah.
You really got to just live in the moment and just, like, let things come, like, attract things. Like, don't force nothing. Don't really go out of your own will of something you don't really want to do. Like, just really just key in and lock in and just align to really your purpose, bro. Like, that's what I'm really just, you got to really just really focus on what you're, like, we are by the creator. Everybody want to, whatever you call your creator, though, we were really created for us to be, like, creators. And really, like, have purpose and really help this world become a better place. So it's like, really tap into that.
Yeah, and we are creative individuals, too. Like, when we're born, as a kid, we want to create. Like, that's all we look forward to. Like, we draw, we color, like, we build stuff, go outside. Like, if you really think about it, that's when you have nothing, like, in your mind. Like, no subconscious programming as a kid, Like, you're just
Yeah.
living life with no expectations and no stress, no worries
That's a
about
fact.
whatever. And it's like, that's when your inner child comes in,
Yeah.
or it's like your pineal gland, your crown
Yeah.
chakra, all that stuff, where it's like, you got to tap into that stuff
Mhm.
because that's you. Like,
Yeah.
if you aren't you, then you're living like a fake reality of
Yeah.
what could be possible, you know?
Yeah, that's like type it into like people get like so scared of like chakras, but it's literally just an energy center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's literally just an energy center, bro, and you can feel like if your energy's off. And as a kid, bro, like we have the highest vibration because we don't have no, like you said, we don't have no expectation, desire. Like we're literally just creative beings. And I feel like sometimes as we get older, you really get knocked off of that creative side. You go to school and now you're learning like stuff that's really like been a like.
Oh, did it just die? We'll just keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it on Spotify
Yeah,
anyways.
bro. Like anything that's not gonna like happen for our really like the best version of ourselves. Really think that's gonna really like limit us.
Mm.
And I really want to get into like if I ever like they say like from the ages like 0 to like 7, that's when you really make the child, because like that's the programming years, and you can really create like, and as babies they're really like you can really create a creative beast out of a kid, bro. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like a genius, bro. But like I see kids nowadays, bro, like they're on so they learn to use their fingers on iPads, on YouTube, on all different types of stuff, bro. So like
it's kind of sad because it's like, as a kid, for me, I wasn't allowed to play video games like a certain amount of times per week. Like I was really, and I'm glad my parents did this because it allowed me to be the person I am today, like creative and learning.
Yeah.
And I mean, growing up, I kind of had to deal with some like shit myself because I wasn't the same. Like I was different, so people were, you know, kind of poking stuff at me, you know, doing their thing. But that's okay because, you know, now I'm old enough to understand, like, you know, you have to just do what makes you happy. And if people don't align with that, that's their problem.
That's a fact.
Like I said, everyone's on their own path. So you just don't care, you know? Like,
that's a fact, bro. You really don't gotta care, bro. Like, and that's the thing about it. Like, as much as you think people care about you, they really not caring about you as much. And if they really do, they really have too much on their time on their hands just to be caring about you.
Like the haters, like they're always just like taking time out of their day to like say something. It's like, dude, don't you got your own life? Like what are you wasting your time on me for? Like,
yeah, bro.
It's crazy. I don't understand why people do that, but I mean, I don't know. That's just some people's source of I don't know.
Like
it makes them feel good.
Yeah, and I never like with the type like when I go around people and they're really like talking about people, I'd be like, why are you talking about? And I never understood it because I grew up thinking like, why are you not just like happy for someone doing good? That should be motivation, inspiration for you to do better, because you're probably jealous because you're probably not in those positions that they're in.
Yeah.
You don't understand what it took for them to even get there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro. So like that's the thing about it. Like
that's why you can't judge anybody either, because everyone, like, if someone's got pain and they're taking it out on you, it's usually not you. It's just like whatever's happened to them. So that's why you just gotta kind of like observe and not like react. Like being proactive is probably one of the best things I learned, because if you react to a situation, you're basically identifying with that emotion or like what that person's going through. So like when someone's talking about like their terrible day at work and then they get all upset about it and then you join in, you're getting upset with them about the situation, then that makes you feel like you were in the situation when you weren't even part of it in the first place. Bro. So people got to be really intentional about, like I said, where you put your energy. And it's just like, it's like a cycle. Like
that's a fact.
Everything is energy. So
that's a fact, bro.
You just got to be conscious.
And like everything, like I look at everything comes full circle.
Yeah.
And you never can hide from nothing.
Yeah. You really can't. It's like history repeats itself, and it's so true.
And it's so true, bro. And it's like, as a kid, bro, I never grew up, because like I'm a big believer in like a higher being, bro. And I grew up, I grew up around like my grandma, like used to be like God, right?
Yeah.
I used to be like, I'm gonna do something bad, but I'm gonna do it like in a place. I'm gonna do it like under the covers, or I'm gonna do it like in a place where it's like no windows or nothing, because nobody see me. But as I got older, like, you can never escape, because you always got something. Like, you are yourself. You take you wherever you go. So you're never, ever can like hide nothing from yourself. Like you even feel like, because you still got it. Like when you wake up the next day, you're like, damn, I did that. Like it sticks with you. It really stick with you, bro. And as I got older, like things I wasn't doing, like I wasn't happy, like decisions I made, I'm like, it started sticking with me. Like I don't it made me not regret it. Like, it made me feel like I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
Like, it just stuck with me, and it did not feel right.
Yeah,
it's like definitely. It really just made me become like a better person overall.
Yeah, for real. And I feel like you got to go through those tough situations where it's like, hey, what am I doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, for your spiritual awakening, when do you think that specifically happened? Like, probably when your grandma passed away?
For sure. It was like my world, like, because I was so, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, I was so into the world, bro. Like, I was just I thought I was having fun. But it was really just not benefiting me. And, like, those people that I was honestly I was having fun with, I don't hang out with no more. Yeah.
Yeah, so the same really, here, bro. Yeah. It comes full circle, like you said.
And it came, like, full circle, bro. And it really made me sit down with myself, like even, like, family members, too, like, it really just dang, like, it really makes you think, like, everything comes full circle, bro. Yeah. Like, and then there's going to be times, bro, where everybody hit that point where something's going to happen, and it's going to make you just, like, hit that switch, bro.
Yeah, you just take off, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you never know what's going to happen. That's why you just got to have faith that, like, all right, if I keep doing this, stay consistent for a little bit, maybe something can happen. And people are afraid to take the risk at first, initially, so that they don't even take the chance at, like, getting to that point. So, like, if you have, like, dreams, but you're only focused on, like, whether it's going to make you good money or, like, you're not going to have a degree, like, at least try what you want to do first, see where it takes you, and then go from there, you know?
People are so focused on, we live in a fast society. Everything is fast. Like, I got to get there fast. Like, bro, like, I got to get there fast. Like, I got to drive there fast. I got to get this fast food. Everything is so fast.
See, I never thought about that.
Yeah, like, but so everybody expect quick results because of the reality that we're living in, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the 3D matrix we're living in, bro.
Damn.
Everything is like, it really hit me like, everything is fast, bro. Like nowadays, like, I remember, like, even, like, picture processing. Now you can even have, like,
pictures
cameras instantly, like, come out. Like, now there's, like, now they're coming out with 3D foods now. Like, it's so, like, come out with fake hybridized food that's just growing so quick. Like, everything they're giving us, bro, is, like, quick. I gotta make money. I'm like, wow, bro. Like, I just want to just, like, one day create a society where everything is so natural, bro. Like, everything.
You don't have to force anything.
Like divine timing, bro. Like, everything, like, just line up specifically for you and at the right time, at the right exact place. Like, this feels like so much of divine timing, bro. Like, because I never even got a chance to even get on a platform to even speak of stuff. People just see me like this
basketball cross country runner.
They be like, it's cool. Like, but, like, at home, bro, like, I'm literally meditating about an hour a day. Yeah. Like, and it doesn't even have to be on some Zen position. But it's like just sitting there, like, just thinking, like, quietness, like, mindfulness, bro. Like, maybe meditation, music, different frequencies. But it's like, it's not just about, like, just sitting in a position still, but it's being still, or like literally having that quiet voice within, like, letting the nature, like, just speak to you, bro. Like that intuition, like, letting your true self and your purpose, like, being fulfilled within yourself just throughout the day. Like, just give time to your... Bro, I see people literally go out different days, bro. They were never by themselves. They didn't take time for themselves. They didn't take time to just... They just took time just on social media, eating. They just distract themselves, bro. But we really gotta get into that of just... taking care of ourselves, bro. Like, really taking care of self-care, self-love, all different types of stuff, bro. Like, if you were really so bored, bro, go, like, try something new, like, read. Like, read a page, bro. Like, I remember I was reading this book for a year, bro, but I only read a chapter. I only read, like, a paragraph a day.
Oh, really?
Because I didn't want to read the whole book.
What book was it?
It really forced me. It was called Wind From Within by John Gray. Okay. It was about, like, the true wind comes from you. Yeah. That's the whole thing about it. It starts with it. Because, like, I want to win this game. Do you want to win this game for you? Or do you want to, like, it comes from a purpose, basically. Mm-hmm. Some type of purpose. It doesn't always have to be you, but some type of drive from within you. But you're part of that drive. You're on a team. Everyone look at, I'm like a big person on this. Like, everyone look at, like, the star players or, like, people that just score the buckets, but you don't see those players playing 5-on-5 at practice. Yeah. You don't see the coach you don't see the coach at home when he's literally not even, like, skipping dinner just to come up with plays and watching film. Like, you don't know, like,
Like in the downtime, like after the big, event happens, like you don't know what they're doing in the shadows, like
bro, like.
And that's what separates good from great. Is
Mm-hmm.
just being able to do stuff alone.
Yeah, like I remember I'll say like one of my big time friends, like he really helped me with this. Like I used to just post as a kid, like, oh, I'm at the gym, like, hey, I'm letting people know I'm at the gym. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'll probably just take a couple shots and I'm like, I got at the gym.
For the attention. Obviously, yeah.
But then as I grew up and I got older, I'm like, bro, am I doing this for them or am I doing this for me? And I just like, I took a break from just posting on social media, and it just really just got into the habit of just like, I gotta do this for me, bro. It's not for no one else. And if I'm showing it for someone else, is the finished product of to motivate someone else and encourage them, not to really just show off what I'm doing. I'm the type of person I don't really like to even show people even what I'm doing. So it's more so for the purpose. And sometimes like I'm like I want to be like try to like become more poised with myself about social media, because like I'm like, oh, I don't want to post on social media, but sometimes I don't you don't understand who you can even be impacting, bro, just because they're not liking something. You don't understand. Dude,
that's in my head all the time, bro. Because like
impacting, bro.
Like,
I even see them things that you post, bro. They be hitting me.
Crazy, bro. No, because you do the same shit. So I was like, I like your stuff and everything, but it's weird because you don't get like the feedback sometimes. It's like, is it even worth doing this? Like, am I wasting my time? Like, for me personally, I try and post that stuff to help people, but also kind of like to put my name out there at the same time and hold myself accountable. But, like I said, if it's really tough, especially in the social media space, if you're not getting the feedback or the results that you expect, like that's why setting expectations is so like bad for you.
That's a fact.
Because if you don't get those results, you're going to feel terrible.
That is a fact, bro.
So.
Yeah, like, and that's why, like, you said in, like, I have this thing, bro. It said, like, and like the Pyramid of Success by John Wooden.
I think I've heard of that.
It's the UCLA coach that won the most NCAA championships, bro. And
I've definitely heard this story,
It's a intentness. And you want to set realistic goals for yourself in order to reach. And I remember as a kid, bro, I used to, like, even, like, growing up with, like, manifesting, I just, like, set, like, the most unrealistic goals for myself by tomorrow. But you got to understand, you might be intentionally setting this goal for yourself, but sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm going to manifest $1 million by, like, next week or next month, right? But you understand, $1 million can come in a million different ways over the line, bro, like, over time. And it's like, all right, I could be manifesting this $1 million, but over time, like, I could be making $267 a day, which can equal $1 million or six figures.
That's the first step.
In a year. And that's the first step to even get into that $1 million.
Like, people are so focused on the big picture, but it's like you just gotta cut it down into like baby pieces,
bro,
so you can see it.
So excited, 'cause, like, bro,
I love it.
I used to see things, bro, like so many times I make like goals, but like, how am I gonna reach this? Like, I'm like I'm gonna do like 300 push-ups a day. If I just do 50, right? It's gonna make it more realistic versus trying to just bust out like 300 push-ups at night when you're really tired in your arms. You already went through a whole day, but it's gonna make you feel like more motivated to do it throughout the day if you just really break it down into little small increments, bro. So like that's the really thing about it, like breaking down things into realistically and also just breaking it down, bro. Like it's best for you too. Like,
of course.
Like some people might want to do 300 push-ups in one setting. That's them, but like me, like I'd rather just break it down. Like, all right, I'm gonna do 50 this set, 50 this set. 50 this set, 50
You're getting the same amount of work in anyway.
But it's like working smarter, not harder, bro.
I live by that, bro. Because sometimes I get so focused on like working, where it's like, all right, do this. Like you gotta stay focused. But if you can work smarter and come up with ways to kind of like free up time, but also be as efficient at the same time, you're not wasting all that extra energy on stuff that you could, put it towards other things, Yeah,
bro. Like,
so.
And that was about, like, the time, bro. Like, I will never forget, bro. I will, like I used to just, like, if I was, like, as younger, bro, like, I will go into, like, my work shift, right? I was like, all right, I'm going to just, I'm here for 8 hours. All right, I'm going to break this down. All right, 2 hours. I'm going to spend 2 hours, but I'm going to break that, right? I'm going to spend 4 times a day. I'm going to spend 4 times doing something, right? But for these 2 hours each, I'm going to just break it down. Just doing something for 2 hours, and break it down. Instead of just looking at, like, the whole 8 hours of doing something, like, or I'm taking, like, a drive or something, bro. Like, I just break up in, like, increments, bro. Like, and it really, like, really helped me even feel more motivated to even do things.
Yeah.
Versus just, like, oh, my gosh, I really got to do this, like, 300 times. But, like, it's like, no, like.
Like, stresses you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, wow, like, that's a lot.
But one thing, too, like, schoolwork.
Dude,
I was like, bro, I got so, like, it really helped me this summer, like, to really think, like, I'm not going back to it, bro. I remember in school, like, at school, I was literally I was a person that would wait until the last day, bro. And I would feel crammed, and I would feel like sometimes I wouldn't even want to do it. I wouldn't even do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it, or I wouldn't do it. And it really helped me, like, if I just break this down, as soon as I get this 5-page paper, how about I just do a page, and I get 2 weeks to do it, why don't I just do a page a day, or a half a page for over 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And that will even lead to those 5 pages, but man, it really took a lot of maturity too.
Yeah.
A lot of maturity and a lot of conscious, like, just consciously thinking, cause like sometimes, like, bro,
being
like,
aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Cause I remember, I think, what was it? Last semester, I was really into that, like, kind of like doing the baby steps, baby pieces. Like you said, I wrote like my essay, but I did it like once every week.
Yeah.
Until the due date, so it was like a little bit more laid back. Like, I just kind of do it whenever I have to.
Yeah.
And then set it aside when I was done with whatever I had to do, like the threshold or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like I got so caught up with other stuff this semester that I just kind of like pushed away the college stuff. So it's all about what's a priority in your life, I feel like. And college is important, obviously, like education and all that. But you just got to make sure, like, if it's aligned with you and your future, that it's going to benefit you in the long run.
Yeah. Do you feel like your whatever you're going to college for is really helping you really align to what you want to do in life?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I right now, like, I like with college, bro, like, I'm like kind of like a conflict with it, cause like all that I'm really doing, I could just do it without college, but college has really helped me get away from a space where I'm really in my own space and really, like, help me focus and really not just about the schoolwork. For me, it's really about, like, goal setting, being on time, being organized, like, really having your own space and really taking care of it, all different types of stuff. So it's not more about just like the schoolwork I'm learning, but it's really, like, about real life things that I can take into the real world and really help me with.
Definitely. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
Because, definitely in the real world, like, making money and stuff, you can't make money from college. But after you get that degree, you're going to make the money.
Yeah.
So it comes down to what career path you're in my opinion. If you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, all that stuff, like, focus on college because you're going to get that money afterwards anyways. But if you're, like, entrepreneurs like us or people who are creatives, you got to be kind of aware and, like, focused on what's going to happen after because you don't have that set salary. You don't have that set, like, income after. So you got to kind of create it for yourself. And with that, it's infinite. Like, if the more energy you put into it, the more focus, the more exponential it can grow.
Right. You ever, like, I always, like, a big person on this, bro. Like, I be looking back, like, imagine if I put this much time into this over the amount of years, how much I can just develop versus just being discouraged by the first couple of years, bro. Like, maybe, like, the first couple of years, I have like, a visionary of, like, landscaping. Like, it's not something I really, like, plan on working on myself, but I plan on having my business for a lifetime. Not me working for it, but
other people, like a system.
And it takes for me putting in that work over these years for me to even get there, not just, like, over something realistic, like, on my first year I'm going to have a mill, sitting back in a penthouse. With
it's good to have those visions, but it's like you got to think about how you're going to get there first.
Get there and put the steps to even get there too.
Yeah.
And you got to put the pen to the paper too, bro, and really some people, like, I think some people, like, just forget that part, and I'm a big person on that, and I believe everyone should put the pen to the paper because your mind is already thinking thousands of thoughts. So those positive, creative, magnificent thoughts you got in your mind, you can really just forget like that. You're like, oh man, what do I think about? Once you put that paper, it's there forever, bro. Yeah. Now we got phones. You can even be productive with your phone. Take a picture of it. Yeah. You got the notes. You got voice memo, bro. You got your phone is a tool. Yeah. Do not let the tool use you. Use the tool,
That's
bro.
Awesome. I love how you said that because every morning when I wake up, I like to express gratitude.
Yes.
And there's this one question that I ask myself every morning. It's like, what are you grateful for, like, today? And I just kind of, like, look around my room because I'm, like, sitting in my bed. Like, after I meditate, I say this stuff. And so I'm just looking around, like, I'm thankful and grateful for, like, all the tools and resources I have available to me. And when I think about that, it's like your phone, your computer, your brain, like, everything you could think of has, like, a tool attached to it in some way. Like, it has a purpose.
Literally.
Even the things that don't even, like, that aren't even, like, phones or technology. Like, they just sit there. It's like, yeah, see that trophy right there?
Yeah.
It has a purpose. I did something.
Yeah, for it to even get there, like, that's, I never even thought of it like that. Like, that is
I just
amazing.
came up with that.
That is amazing, though. Like, that is amazing, bro. Like, and we really got to, like, start becoming more grateful of the things that we really have. I think that's one thing. I think when something is so normalized, people be, like the gratitude for it really, like, just get pushed away. Like, you know, I was talking to this lady with my significant other. We was talking about, like, we were talking about how as you get on social media, you don't really, like, just connect it with people. So when people, like, literally, like, reach out, it's, like, it feels amazing. Like, when he reached out for me to do the podcast, like, oh, man, like, he really thinking about me. Like, like, a person, like, say, hey, good morning, like, be like, hope you're doing well. Like, they're really thinking about you, bro. Like, and those things get so, like, pushed aside because they're so normal. Like, and with your friends every day, like, hi, good morning, Harry. But when those things are happening to you, like, oh,
damn,
man, like,
this person's
like,
thinking about me.
Like, damn, like, I really missed that. Like, this person really, like, care about me and think about me. So, like, yeah, it's about just appreciating, like, the things, like, the everyday things, bro. Like,
small things.
Yeah, like, I like, you know, how you said, like, when you wake up, bro, like, you really meditate and you be thankful for something. Because, like, I become a victim of it sometimes. Like, first thing I try, like, the first thing people grab is their phone. But if you just understand, like, how much of a powerful you are after recharging yourself from sleep, you can really just go out and really just create, like, put your energy towards your passion or something. And it's creating more positive energy for your passion and energy.
Exactly.
Like,
at night, too.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, so you take everything in before you go to bed. Like, you literally, you soak in that. Like, so if you're watching some, like, negative, you know, TikToks or something before you go to bed, that's going to sit with you while you sleep. And you're going to wake up. You're going to wake up. You're going to dream about it, too. But you're going to wake up and you're going to still think about it. You're going to feel like, damn, like, I feel terrible, you know? So if you can, one thing I read, or I think I watched on a video, you want to either read before you go to bed, meditate, or just journal. And then go straight to bed. Don't go on your phone. Don't get any exposure to, like, social media or, you know, any lights like that. Just write down what's on your mind. Yeah. And just go to bed. Yeah, just sit with it, because then it marinates. Like,
I got into, like, you ever heard of the 369 method?
Oh, yeah.
I do it.
Dude, it's awesome, isn't it?
And I started, I started to just peep, like, things, like, come into reality. But it was, like, one of those things I was trying to, like, I've been slacking on it, like, journaling before I go to sleep, because I've been watching shows. Like, I will literally try to, like, so I'll watch a show. Like, I'll probably, like, watch basketball until I go to sleep. Yeah. And sometimes I'll be dreaming about, like, basketball, or I'll watch, like, I'm, like, into, like, action movies. Yeah. But I'll be dreaming about me, something me. I would dream about an action movie or something about, like, that. But, like, times where I really journal and meditate, I'll really be dreaming, like, my whatever. I'll really put my energy into before I even went to sleep, and then I wake up thinking about it. But the things before I was, like, waking up, before I went to sleep, I'll be thinking about it in the morning. So I got to get back, and I really just hit the emphasis. I got to get back into, like, just literally meditating and journaling before I go to sleep, so I can really just focus on what I really want to create and manifest, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Me too, because I fall off a little bit on that track too. But, you know, it's very, it helps. It's beneficial for sure.
That's a fact, bro. And, like, it'd be, like, the thing about, like, the manifestation, like, manifesting and journaling, you don't always see the instantaneous results. And it takes time, and some people can really just get discouraged and just stop doing it because they don't see those results so fast. But taking those time, like, really just building up and building up and building up. It's not really about the expectation and the reality. It's about what you put out to the world. And what you put out to the world. You never know, like, you can be manifesting something, and then it could be happening to you, not being that specific form, but in different ways. Like today's going to be a great, like, I'll be manifesting, like, and I stopped manifesting expectations too. I started manifesting just like more about purpose and fulfillment within. Yeah. Because I can't be expecting, because everything's come within, right? But also too, like, when you think about, if I'm manifesting $1 million, it's not just going to come through you. It's going to come through other people paying you and them being paid, and then the people, it gets so deep because then the people that's being paid is being paid, and then they're
like providing jobs for people and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's like, it doesn't just come from you. It's come from It's coming from you.
It's coming from a place of love. That's what
love,
it is.
bro.
And
Like,
that's the thing. Nobody like. I
that's
feel
the
like
highest
love
frequency,
is.
bro.
It is the highest frequency, and people don't appreciate it as much as it should be appreciated.
Yeah.
Because people think love is associated with relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Love. I read the book. What is it? I think. What is it? It was about love.
Okay.
But it's all about how it starts within you. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
you don't love yourself,
Mm-hmm.
then you're not going to manifest anyone else or any other thing that's going to give you that love in return. So I remember when I was, like, in my depressing stages, how
Mhm.
everything just kind of felt dark and it felt like the
Yeah.
world was happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I was feeling that way. Like, I was
Mhm.
letting that happen. I didn't appreciate myself, so why should the world appreciate me, you know?
Mm.
So once you can appreciate yourself and see the world through that point of view,
Yeah.
then things just start coming to you. Like,
Yeah.
I keep telling myself every morning, like, opportunities present themselves to me every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bunch of different things just to kind of get my day going.
Yeah.
And some days, nothing will happen, won't be the best. But, other days, out of the blue, just like random like messages or random things happen where it's like, man, that's a reflection of me. That's what I did.
As you put it, like, literally, bro, and you hit the spot on it, bro, like, the reflection of you, like,
Yeah.
everything, like, what you put on is literally a reflection of you, like,
Yeah.
and I got, like, even think about that with, like, so many different things, bro, like, I'll never forget, too, like, I could talk about being, like, so highly vibrated, bro, but, like, it was times, bro, like, where I literally I was just, like, those times before I even got to this point, bro, I was, like,
Yeah.
I never believed in depression until like it's literally like
until it hits.
It hits, but it's a state of, it's more so of you and your state of mind, bro. And like, and I'll literally be in time like, oh man, I don't want to do this. Like, I can't believe, bro. I remember I'll be in my grandma's house, bro. Like, literally cover like the window from like even getting sunlight, bro. Like, I would just be in a dark room, bro.
That's
all day, bro. And it
like
just
sleeping in mad late.
sleeping in,
eating like shit,
eating,
all that, yeah.
And like, bro, like even again about like cleaning, like eating, bro. Like when I went on like, I say like last year, bro. I more so got into stop eating meat because I couldn't afford it as much when I got to college.
Yeah.
And it just hit like a crazy like just turnaround in my life, bro. I felt like more energized. I felt more highly vibrated. I feel like I would start to eat, like cook more of my meals. How I become more appreciative of like what I cook and what I eat. Like, so it's like more about like that, bro. I mean, like, and that comes from like honestly like the self love of taking care of yourself and really like treating yourself and really like just doing things just for yourself. Like, we get so caught up in just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to work or I'm just gonna do this, instead of just being so satisfied and just being satisfied with what you do instead of fulfilling yourself with things that you want to do too as well. Like, why not go to a basketball game? Like, why not go like take a walk? Why not go out and enjoy a movie? Why not just do something that's really? It doesn't always have like, life is not so serious. Really, what you make it, bro. Like,
that's the best thing that you probably said on this episode. Is life is not that serious.
It's
like
not.
people, there was this one quote I heard. It's like, don't take life so serious because we're all gonna die in the end. Like,
that's the only thing that's guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly. So if you can really hone into that idea of like, all right, your time is limited. You're not gonna be here forever. So why not do something with it? Like, cause don't take life too serious. If you're so focused on what somebody's saying about you, about what this other person's doing, like all that other stuff that doesn't even matter for you. Yeah. Then what are you doing? like,
bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I remember I so like into like things of like, oh man, I gotta have this clothes or I gotta have this money. But like, when I sat back and realized this stuff don't matter. Like, you really grow out of shoes, you grow out of clothes. Like, it doesn't matter about your parents, about how you wanted to like, how you wanna like your reflection of you. Like, that's not like the learn. Like, it's not a reflection of other people. And I can't lie, bro. Like, I literally, like, I started to learn that like reflection of me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I over the years, I started to just stop like relying like, oh, I gotta have this much money at this much time. Like, okay, like, I'm gonna have money. I gotta use money as a tool. Let money use as a tool, but I don't want to like money become me. Yeah, like, I don't want to become like, oh, I'm this glamorous, flashy dude with all this. It doesn't make sense why I have $1,000 watch where I can put that into a house.
Exactly.
Or I put that into a car or a business or a podcast. Something that's going to really generate more money for me to be able, hey, if I want to watch, okay. No, I can't get a watch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm glad you brought that up because people are they identify with money. It's like the thing, I think I read the book, You're a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. That was really eye-opening to me because it was basically about, like, the psychology behind making money, kind of, and how you have to have a relationship with money.
Yes.
And treat it as if it's something else that gets reflected back onto you, just like loving yourself. So if you can love money and, like, always talk to it, like, I love money because I love myself. I love money because, you know, it has all these great things to offer, stuff like that, then the money's going to come into your life. It's that simple. So it's, in my opinion, it is tangible, but it's really not in the big scheme of things. It's just energy and it's a tool.
It's literally a tool, bro.
So if you identify with it and you're trying to, like, focus on the next material thing you can buy, all this stuff, like, you're never going to have enough because you're always putting that material thing back out there. If it's not a relationship, then you're not going to have it.
Bro, like, I say, like, I'm glad you brought that up, bro. Like, something like, if you have a relationship with money, it's just something that's just like, okay, like, this is like something that's going to help me. Something that's going to help other people in the world. Like, you can use even money to help others too as well as a tool. But I don't, like, think about this. I used to watch Floyd Mayweather, right, burn money. But imagine if he burned all his money, what is he?
Nothing.
Like, literally, bro. And I see, like, some people like, oh, man, like, this person got this much money, oh, they're so cool, or they have a higher status. Like, I look at myself, I look at everybody as regular people.
Yeah. Even if they're huge, like, people idolize people way too much. It's
idolize
like,
bro.
It's kind of sad because, I mean, I've met some college basketball players. When I was younger, I was like, oh my God, look, he's on TV.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I meet them in person, and it's like, it's just another person. Like, they're just living their life. They're on their own path.
Yeah.
Like, they're not where they want to be either, but
literally,
you see them on TV, so you think they're this big,
they're happy,
crazy person. Yeah, it's like, you just got to really, once you meet the person, you realize they're just a person.
Yeah.
Like, they're not
they want to be
anything
treated like a regular person too as well.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, like Adam Sandler and all them, for example, I just brought that up because that was the first guy that came to mind. But, like, they're just like regular people. Like, Adam Sandler is the most, like, regular person on the streets. You'll see him, he'll just wear, like, a jacket, like, regular clothes, like, long shorts. It's like, this dude just doesn't give...
Playing basketball.
Care. He's just a regular person, but people know him because he's an actor.
Yeah.
I think he's touched on it where it's like, yeah, I just want to be treated like a regular person, you know?
Yeah, and I look at, like big stars like that too, bro. Like, sometimes you don't understand, like, in order to get to those places... Like, I see, like, a lot of people, like, rappers and stuff, like, nowadays, like, they're doing things that they really don't want to do in order to just maintain their career and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm doing something that's not aligning with myself or helping people.
Yeah.
And then have a whole different lifestyle outside of that.
Like, you're doing it for a name, kind of, where it's like,
money,
it's,
the fame, clout, like, a lot of, like, that's so popular now, like, clout chasing, bro. Everybody want the... If you got 500K followers, but you're not doing nothing with that 500K followers, what's the purpose of having those followers?
That's exactly how I feel. It's like, you gotta take advantage of that stuff.
Yo, for real, you gotta market it, bro.
You gotta market it, bro. You have an advantage. If you got 500K on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and you're not doing anything else outside of that, like, at least start, like, a brand, or, like, start selling stuff, create, like, a service for people, because you already have potential clients. You got 500,000 people sitting there who watch your stuff.
Literally.
Like, do something with it, you know? It's like,
yeah.
I feel like people are so focused on the attention now of getting followers and likes and shares and all that, where they don't actually think about the grand scheme of things of how they could make money doing that. Like, it's not for the money, it's to help people. It's coming from you.
Like, bro, like, if you got, like, even if you got, like, people don't understand, like, if you got 1,000 followers, bro, and you start to just make, like, $1 bracelet. Yeah. Imagine if 500 people out of those 1,000 people watch your story, and then 200 people bought those bracelets. Now you up $200.
$200. Now think about if that $1 was $20.
You feel me?
Multiply it by 20.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Whoa.
Like, you even can make, or even, like, if you got them 500K followers, now you don't have to even get a brand, stuff like that, right? You know what you can do? You can literally pay people. You can literally charge people to just promote their stuff on your page, on your story.
True, yeah.
24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid a couple $100.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Keep it on there. You can keep coming back. I don't care, bro.
It's up to you. If you want to pay more.
My story be long. They're going to watch it anyway.
Yeah. And it is benefiting them, too, because, I mean, people are going to see it, so.
Literally.
Everything's beneficial if you think about it.
Literally, bro.
And, like I said, people identify with the negative stuff more than the positive stuff because it's easier to do that, obviously. Yeah. So once you can really see it from that perspective, everything just kind of changes.
Literally, bro.
And so I don't know, I try and do stuff out of love,
Mm-hmm.
like whether it's on social media, or just in regular day life. Like sometimes I'll catch myself being kind of like closed off and negative,
Mm-hmm.
so I gotta like remind myself, like, all right, this is not you. Like you gotta,
Yeah.
like you're making it harder for yourself by acting this way. Just be you. Like just be happy.
One thing I had to like learn to be myself was when like even like when I was on like basketball teams and stuff like that, like they were popular. I was like, oh, yo, this girl or this type of song. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, like I was really getting out of that stage where I was really just transforming, like not eating meat, where I gotta get different meals from people.
Yeah.
I gotta get different meals, or I gotta talk about different things, or I really like I'm a big person like what I listen to too as well. Like I really like the music be kind of dope, but then if you really sit there and look at the lyrics and messages, I really have to turn it off. Like, oh my gosh, this song
it's
is
like
really
messing with my head.
Yes,
like,
and it just stays in like a repetitive cycle, and we don't understand like
frequency too.
We're frequency, and like we're water beings too, bro. So water gets trapped in frequency,
you
bro.
ever see the videos of like water on like speakers with different frequencies?
Yes.
It makes like different geometric patterns.
Yes, bro.
And it's like, oh, well, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
and I even learned like, bro, like back in like in the I remember like the people like the Nazis, bro. They changed their frequency from, I think it was for 432, the natural frequency of the Earth, bro, to 440, which can tweak it and be played in people's ear, and the 808 beats, which make the sounds like people get crazy
like
turned
that,
up,
right?
and like, but like when you play those low frequency, like those mellow frequency, you feel good, you feel like relaxed, you feel loved, like you feel like you want to dance and move, like all different types of things, bro. So like I got into like my first step was just playing clean music, and then when I got to the clean music, all right, now I'm not cussing or I'm playing like swear words, but now I'm listening to the messages without the swear words, which are just not positive at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you kind of see it like when you turn off the explicit part and you just listen to the lyrics. It's like, what are they talking about? It's like there's so much blank.
Like, why?
It's like, why you gotta include all that? Like just talk.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, and I think Spotify Wrapped came out today, so I was looking at mine.
Yeah.
So it says I have 184,000 minutes listened, but that's because I listen to music while I sleep and while I read, and so that music is just instrumental music, and so whether it's piano, it's mostly piano, because I don't know. It sounds weird because you wouldn't think I listen to piano music, but when you actually listen to it and you're reading, I feel like it makes your brain work a little bit better.
Bro,
it makes you feel like intelligent, you know? It's I feel like, what's his name? Albert Einstein.
I think it's like
binaural beats.
Yeah, yes, I've listened to those too.
Yeah.
I think it was Beethoven. Like those Beethoven, bro. Like one day I'm like, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm listening to some Beethoven, bro. I feel like productive. I'm feeling fast.
Isn't it crazy?
I'm feeling like I can read faster. I just feel like so good, bro. I'm doing my homework, flying through questions. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? But I'm like learning though that frequency, bro, like really powerful. Like, and
it's so powerful.
And one thing, bro, like I'm big on, like if you look at my music playlist Fridays, it's straight jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz, and I listen to
like mellow music.
Mellow. But the one thing I'm really huge into is like 432 frequency. Like I'm
like just straight frequency.
Just frequency. Like
we do the same stuff. Like I used to do that when I sleep, because when you sleep, you're still taking it in.
Yes.
But you wake up and you feel different. It's like, whoa.
Bro,
it's like, what?
And that's how I got into spirit, but this is how I got into meditation music. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I just had problems sleeping, and I've been to be up just like unbelievable hours to like, bro, I'll probably be up until like 4 a.m. regularly. Then I have to wake up for like 7 at school when I'm drained.
Yeah.
But then I started trying like the rainfall meditations.
Oh, like just straight
rainfall.
Like, yeah.
And it got into like, whoa. But then on Google, like on YouTube, they have the suggested videos, and they'll start playing. They'll start playing by itself.
Oh,
and
like
once I got into those, bro,
out,
I just took off from there, bro. It was like it got into like rainfall, firewood places.
Yeah. This is gonna sound weird. You know what ASMR is?
Yes.
I watch some of that stuff just like before I go to bed sometimes, because I'm gonna be real, it's kind of cringy, but like it's calming. Like it makes you feel good. Like the little sounds, like yeah, like just, it's so weird watching, but it's like it works. Like even I think I watched one like 2 nights ago just because I was chilling, and it was like she was like saying some stuff. She's like, you're falling asleep, you're getting tired. Like she was doing like positive affirmations, and it worked. Like it makes you feel like calm,
I'm ready for bed.
like relaxed. Like it's like all right, it's time to go to bed. Like it's crazy how much power sounds have.
Yeah.
Like frequencies, like you said, like
Yeah, bro.
you gotta be aware of that stuff.
Bro, you ever heard of like something called like a circadian rhythm?
Yeah.
And I was like starting to just hop on that wave, bro, and like thinking like you're supposed to not even eat at certain hours or watch like the phones because of the blue light can lower your melatonin and so many different things about that. Like, and I'm getting to like more like I want to emphasize like more like naturally things like instead of like medicine. It's like that's right there. Like I be even aligning like myself. Like I even have like alarms where I align myself to like different numbers like the 333.
Oh
like,
my god, I did the same thing, bro.
Like,
like where it's like 222
yes.
do 22 push-ups.
Yeah.
Did you do that one too?
Yes, bro. I do it like
That's
different.
crazy.
Do it in like different forms, bro. Like I see it like manifest at this time, or like I always have like people always get so like if you ask anybody,
Why's your phone going off?
Like, why your phone going off, bro? Like I don't like. Sometimes I felt weird about saying it, but now it's to the point like, bro, it's like 444.
Yeah.
555 or 432. Like those things just keep me aligned, but and it makes me feel good, and I can't explain it to anyone else. It just makes me feel at peace. It makes me feel good.
Definitely. I used to do the same thing. I think I stopped it because what I realized is it was just going off at the same like repeating number.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see like what actual numbers I saw by chance to kind of align myself with like, all right, this is what I'm focusing on. This is what I need to change, stuff like that. So recently I've been seeing 1111 and 111 all the time.
Oh, you're on a higher path, bro.
I don't know what's going on, but I've been seeing it for
bro.
so many. Like it's weird because I feel like I'm kind of like in a tough patch, like a rough patch of like I'm lost, but I'm not lost. I'm like finding myself.
Yeah.
But I keep seeing that number, so that's what kind of keeps me going. It's like I'm seeing it every single day, at morning, at night.
Yeah.
Every other day, it's like something must be working behind the scenes.
Bro.
I just gotta keep at it and see what happens.
That's the thing, bro. We gotta talk about the numbers, bro. Like,
yeah, you have to.
Yeah, bro. Like, when I first got into it too, as well. Like, I started to see numbers align first, like, consciously, because like, of course, we probably see them as like growing up, but we never was like so aware of them.
Yeah.
But now, bro, I'll be at the grocery store, like I see like on the receipt, like 333. Oh, I get so excited. Like, why is he so excited? I'm just like, bro. Like, but lately the numbers I've been seeing, like lately, have been like 222, 222, 444 been just smacking me, bro.
Yeah.
Just smack.
That's a good thing. 444 is awesome, bro.
Just smacking me, bro. The highest one I've been seeing the most been 777, bro.
See, that's crazy because that's not on the clock.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Where have you been seeing that stuff? Just on random things?
I was seeing on like a security tag. I was seeing on like I'll see it through like I'll be at work scanning something. They be like 777.
Yeah.
And bro, been coming like and I'll see like smacked on trucks when I'm driving on the highway.
That's crazy.
It's like whoa, bro. Like and so many of those things like I don't like that's not on the clock. It's been like smacking me in like so many different ways. Like
that says a lot too, cause like we're always on our phones, so you see the clock all the time. But if you're seeing like anything from 777 up to like 999, something crazy's happening for you in a good way. So
yeah. Like I've been like looking. I'm really like I got into like that like very like looking like behind the meanings of it.
Yeah.
And like learning like I'm starting to also learn too. You can really create your own reality too, because those numbers might not mean like specifically what someone else can mean for someone else, but you can create those like what that mean for you too. Like the same.
Like you can take your own interpretation of it.
Own, like interpretation onto it. Like when I see like 777, I feel like yo, so there's like some type of like luck or like some type of purpose, like some type of purpose. Like I'm doing my job or like some higher being like is over like my ancestors
like
watching over me. But like see 444, I feel safe and protected. Like I feel like I'm being protected by the universe, bro.
Yeah.
And I see 222. I feel like I'm at the right place at the right time.
I get so excited when I see that. I saw 222 before I got here. Yeah. And I was like, I never see 222, so I was going nuts. But like, once you see the same stuff, like the same ones, like I said, like 111, 1111, like when you see those over and over, it's like that's what you kind of have to focus on, because if you're seeing it that the most, like if you're seeing 777 all the time,
yes, bro,
that's something you should probably look into and see what it means.
And like,
because numbers are powerful, man.
Bro.
Like just like we're talking about sound, we're talking about your words, like numbers as well, because like numbers kind of are the world. Like they were created, but they are. Like, they're us.
Yes.
Like, I think 3 is a number of, like, creation or something. Or no, 11 is a number of creation.
Yes.
and then 3 is the number of like communication or something
Okay.
like that. There's a whole list. I don't know
Yeah.
them like by heart, but if you can really understand what each number means
Yes.
and then just kind of like combine them in
Mhm.
whatever way, it
Like,
makes sense.
I've been like, I'm big on the numbers. Like I see like the number one is more like aligning with it, because you're one with something. Like you got
Yeah.
to be aligned. I put the intention behind like the
Each
number
number.
behind it. Like 2 is like, I see 2 is like balance.
Mm.
Because you need like balance.
Yeah.
And I look at like 3, like something like you said, like creativity, purpose, like some type of like thing goes like, I always like learn like things like grow up in like 3s.
Yeah.
And, like grow up in like, and like 4 like to me like a whole, like things that like a whole, like being like, you're really like, it's like the same, like it's like the half of the 2,
Yeah,
but you got to
yeah,
be balanced. But then the 5,
like the 4 quarters.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
so
See,
like,
damn.
bro, like I still got like the number 5 is number 5 to me is like
Family.
Yeah, like opportunity, family,
Yeah.
like things that's coming together, like closed fists, like
Yeah,
like
5 fingers.
5 fingers, like, and then you have to add the 6 and the 1, like the alignment of family, like things like that, and
Yeah.
something could be lined off in those. Sometimes an alignment, things could be lined off too. So like number 6 could be like one of those things, something like, so it's like
That's crazy.
7 is like completion. 'Cause
Yeah.
like think about what 7 days, 7 weeks, like 8.
Dude.
8
You're
is
going
like
in depth right now.
yes,
That's awesome.
8 is like infinite. Like you look at the term of 8,
Infinity.
infinity. 9 is like the whole completion, because everything, like, because of the number like 1 through 9 is like 0 to 9.
Yeah.
0 through 9 is like the whole number, but everything is completed. Like that's why numbers are so infinite. That's why 9 is like the eternal evolution of just
That's wild.
going around and around. And around.
Wait, isn't that like the solar system had 9 planets too? Yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. That's
Yeah.
actually nuts. You just talked about each number in depth. I was like, wow. Like I
Yeah,
never
bro, like,
thought about it like that.
Yeah, like 11, like is really like a master number, like aligning
Spiritual,
number.
like-
Yes, of ones, like that's like
Yeah.
it's rare. Like
Yeah.
the number really rare, bro.
I remember people used to do it so like intentionally.
without-
Like
what-
they post on their stories. Like
Yes.
when you see it unintentionally, it's like,
Yes,
damn, okay. It's
But
like,
think-
wow.
but think about how many people are doing it
On
intentionally,
purpose.
but not even knowing like the meaning that they're even holding that much power in it.
Yeah.
Bro. I remember at the beginning, like around like middle school, high school. Like I felt like 11, and I 11, I want this, that. But then
Yeah.
after a while, like I stopped doing it. But then I started to like just see it naturally.
Mm-hmm.
It just was like, whoa, like it felt like good.
Yeah, because I feel like wherever you put your energy, you get back in return. So
Mhm.
if you're always thinking about like a red car, you're gonna see a red car.
Yo.
So that's where the numbers come in. 'Cause
Yes,
it's like
bro.
I'm seeing these. I want to start seeing these repeating numbers. So once you start putting the intention towards it, it's like it
Mhm.
just starts happening, and then
Yes.
the right numbers come at you at the right time.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that happens. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, bro.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah, but it's gotta be. I hope 19 Keys sees this one day, bro. It's probably like a high level conversation, bro.
Yeah,
Like, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. Like this feels like so good to be able to talk about stuff like this.
because
like,
nobody listens.
And like, I don't
they
even
don't want to
talk
talk about this.
And I can't even talk to no one about like we probably been talking like probably for like 2 hours or hours,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But just been feeling like something like where I just don't. Well, I don't want to leave. I just feel like
Yeah,
one of the
it's
things I
like you
just
feel
keep
comfortable. Like it
talking,
just keeps flowing.
Yeah. Like it needs to be like that like all the time.
I'm
bro.
just
like,
at peace. Like
yeah.
when you're at peace, you're like perform your best. I
Yeah.
feel like you're like you don't force anything. It just kind of flows naturally. Like
How do you feel like what's like your definition of like peace to you?
to me, it's living in the moment
Mm.
and understanding that everything happens for a reason. Like that's how I perceive the world. So just kind of not having anything on your mind, stressing you out, overthinking, having anxiety. Because I used to have like a bunch of anxiety, like think about what's gonna happen and like presentations for school. I go crazy about that stuff. But now it's like if you could just sit with the current situation, be like, all right, this is happening. I can't change it. Why am I gonna
Yeah.
stress out about it? Then you're gonna be at peace.
Mhm.
And I still struggle with that in like public, like I said, but that's where the breathing comes in. Just
Mhm.
gotta
Like
just do your breathing
That's-
work and you're
that's so-
fine. Like
it's so crazy, bro. Cause like earlier, like I felt like, cause I get anxious too, like sometimes, like, but I'm a big person. Like have you been following like Kyrie Irving?
dude, Kyrie's my favorite
Bro,
player
he-
just because he's so spiritual.
Yes,
like,
bro, and he uses his platform to he uses his platform to inform people and educate people, bro. And I remember like his free throw. I would look at his free throw routine. He nasal breathed, and I'll never forget like me getting on the podcast, bro. You probably even notice it, bro. But I'm like kind of like anxious a little bit. I'm excited, but like not like a scary, like more of like excited. Anxious.
No, you can see it like me too. Like sometimes I get like talking, and it's like I get like really excited. I start stumbling over my words because I'm like thinking about what to say next. But then once I start breathing, like you saw me, I sat back, I was chilling, and I was just like, "You're here, like you're living, like right here." Yeah, like one thing I just do like little stuff. Like if I'm like in my face like this, like I got like this little space, I probably keep my finger right there, and I just be just chilling. Like made me feel like chill, instead of like just tapping or stuff like that, or like biting on my fingernails. But just stuff like that, just like little things that just keep me like just aligned, just keep me just focused. Like, and it could be like little, like people don't even notice it. It should be regular, just nasal breathing. But sometimes, as like being like we don't like literally breathe properly. We just be. Oh, we breathe so wrong. Like it's like you're running kind of. You really think like you don't focus on it, but like if you really think about it, you're like. It's like damn, like just take a breath.
Your heart rate is really pumping, like you're really doing something all the time. And, like that's what causes that anxiety, because your heart rate is like on saying that your blood pressure's up, like but you really gotta calm that like. Think about it, and
especially in the moment too. Like when you're feeling that, like it's good to do it before, but in the moment when that whole, anxiety feeling comes into play, do it there. And then, I don't know if you noticed, but like things just kind of like, you're like this, and it becomes like this. Like you're like peripheral vision.
Yeah,
just
so
like grows. It's like whoa.
Like bro, how do you feel about like cold? You ever take like a cold shower before?
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah. Cold showers, I try and take one every morning.
Okay.
Because whenever I do, like right after I do my meditation, my morning routine, all that, I usually get in, wash with like warm water, and then at the end, I sit there and stand in like the cold water for like 1 to 2 minutes, like freezing cold.
Ooh.
And it sucks at first, but like I try to hype myself up. So I was like, yeah, let's go. I just feel like bouncing, like, let's go. So I'd be going crazy, but my parents were like, what the hell's he doing in there? But it's like, I don't know. I get out, I feel like I'm like Zeus or something. Like I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, my confidence just boosts like times 10. Yeah. Like I just feel like a different person. So
that's a fact.
It makes your, does it make your blood flow a little bit faster?
Like properly, bro. Like, because like sometimes it even like loosens up your loosens up your skin. Like sometimes your skin be so tight, like hot showers like doesn't like just
close the pores. It closes off everything.
Bro, like when you're taking like a cold shower, bro, like it tightens the skin, it makes you feel good. And I got into it like I started off doing like I just can't go in there and just freshly like that's if I'm really turned up. But I really gotta pump myself up like let's go.
Especially in the winter when it's freezing, bro. It's like I don't want to do this. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, bro, I gotta pump myself up. But then like after a while, like I probably start on like warm. I start on warm, then I just go like I probably wash up a little bit, open up the pores. Then I get into like straight the rest of the cold, like the rest of the shower is just like cold, bro. And it's just like you really gotta turn yourself up. But then sometimes like it becomes like after you do it for a while, it just becomes like relaxing. Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, it's like even jumping in like a cold pool. I don't know if you've ever done that, but just like jumping in and then just kind of like chilling under the water and just sitting there. It feels so. It makes you warm. And you feel at peace. Like you just feel like nothing else matters. Like like if you like go down into like the bottom of a pool and just kind of like sit there and don't think about like how you're not breathing. Just kind of like take in the feeling. You're just so at peace. I don't know. It's crazy. Like water is so important. Like we are water. We are water. Every like the world is covered in like we're only on Earth. We don't understand like we don't understand how much like the world is covered in water. Yeah. Like
that's
like,
true.
We're only like a percentage of like the world might be so big with like so much like buildings and people and stuff like that, bro. But we're really like it's water, bro. Yeah. And it's like so crazy, man. I'd be wondering like back in the day, like I wonder like I would be like talking to myself, bro. I'd be like wondering even like back like when the world like when it first began and forming, like was it doing just like how was it, bro? Like and that's how deep I get into things. I want to figure out.
I go like way back. Like I get into like bad loops sometimes where it's like I don't stress myself out, but I think deeply about it. Where it's like, what is gonna happen after this? Like or like how did this even like start? Like and I mean I used to get really freaked out by it, but now I'm like I'm cool with it. Yeah. Because it's like I'm at peace with the
Mhm.
situation. I understand that, we're going to die at some point, and so let's make something while we're here.
Yeah.
It's like...
And I even get, like, confused about that. I wonder, like, I can't go, like, I'm the type of person, I can't go off of things someone else experienced. They can't tell me if someone else didn't experience it.
Mhm.
It's like somebody really experienced, like, a full death, right?
Yeah.
You can't, I wonder what happens literally after breath, because I think about, we're really energy beings. Like, this body might be going, but, like...
Like, this is not us.
Yes.
Like, internal, like, I even think about, like, when I'm a baby, like, before I'm a baby, like, we don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I've heard stories about people living, like, a past life. I don't know if you believe in that stuff.
I do, for sure.
I feel like I do, because there's this one guy I know. He was on my podcast, actually. His name's Mason. He did, like, a test of seeing, like, who he was in his past lives. So, like, for the past, like, 7 centuries or something like that. And everything, like, that came up for his results was, like, really aligned with who he is today.
That's what I have in
and
mind.
It's like, did you do it too?
I did something
you
like...
checked?
I did something like that. I didn't do it like that specific thing, but I did something like look at like what is like who I was like literally like who I was, and sometimes I just get creeped up about it.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like everything like aligning, bro. I'm like some type of like it said like I'm some type of like I'm highly vibrated. I'm nice. I'm peaceful. Like I'm some type of teacher in different ways, different forms, and it's like I'm different. I'm out the way, and it's like some type of like some type of like, and I think. Sometimes our ancestors are like us in like so many like different forms, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, like, cause like your family's your family for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like so powerful, bro. And it's like I just can't. Sometimes it creeps me out.
It's scary, but it's like whoa, like it's like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like you don't know, like there could be someone living here right now who is like Abraham Lincoln, like
for
in
real.
a past life, like, and they don't even know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I could be like, dude. Even I could be him. Like, you could be
Yeah.
him. Like, you don't know.
You
like,
don't know, bro. And, like, history, like, just changed, like, so many, like, things getting mixed. Like, like, so many histories, like, some of our histories, like, literally getting, like, they don't show us, like, the true, real. They show us glimpses and stuff, but you don't ever know what can be really so
That's what I'm saying.
True,
that's why I don't listen to the news or, like, just history books in general, because it's like, I mean, it's written, but, like, did it really happen that way? Like, you don't know.
Or someone else's perception and their type of view.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying.
His story. You
like,
feel me?
everything written it has its own little type of bias to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm taking a journalism class right now, but I feel like whoever writes a story or writes, like, about something, there's obviously some type of, like, opinion-based inside of it. Like, they'll keep out certain things. Like,
for sure.
Just like in, like, all these, like, they're canceling people right now. They leave out all the important information.
Like, bro, like, one thing about this, like, people, like, they create the story to make it more intriguing and entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
But I see, like, this world is really controlled by, like, entertainment.
Yeah.
And I see, like, nowadays, like, a lot of this person can be glorified for just being, going to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
This star, right? This NFL star, right? But they don't know about how many times he was literally feeding homeless people and shelters. But that's not the story he's going to sell.
They don't talk about, exactly, because it's not making money. So they put out the negative stuff that makes people watch, which makes them money. But the people who watch don't actually know the full story.
Yeah.
They're just saying what they
and they
hear.
grab onto that perception.
Yeah.
So
but then when you try and go against them about it, and they're like, that didn't happen. It's like, how do you know? You didn't even talk to... You don't even know the guy. Like,
literally, bro. Like, and that's why I don't really dig deep into, like, people, like, what they're going on, like, their social media life or, like, their relationship life. Like, you don't know, like, what's could be going on. Like, like, this one little thing could be a reaction of something else that could have happened, though. Mm-hmm. So, like, try to look at, like, I want the root. Just give me the root.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, just give me the root. Don't just give me the grape. Give me the whole root.
Exactly. Give me the whole
bro.
thing. Like, all the information. Just give me all of it, you know?
Yeah, don't give me the... No, they don't give me the grape. Don't even try to give me the juice.
Give me everything.
Give me everything, bro.
Yeah, I
the
feel
ingredients,
that.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro.
Like, even when you talk about posting on social media, like, in myself, like, I post stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's like, people come to me like, I love what you're doing. Like, you're doing some crazy stuff. Like, I wish I had your motivation, your discipline, all this stuff. And it's like, so in the moment, it's like, damn, like, people are really, like, coming to me saying this. And it's like, wow, but they don't see the days or the nights when I'm alone where it's like, should I keep doing this? Like, is this worth it? Yeah. So, that's why you just got to keep your head up, I think. It's just
no matter what, bro.
Yeah, just, like, don't give up.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Bro, like, I like one of my friends said, like, if the world give you lemons, bro, make lemonade.
Yeah.
Like, make
It's
some lemonade,
so
bro.
basic, but it's like it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Like you can be like everything can be so sour, bro, but add like a little bit of sweetness, a little sugar to it.
Yeah.
Make it all nice and good. Lemonade, bro. Refreshing. It can be refreshing too, bro. So it's
or like the cake analogy too, where it's like God gives you all the ingredients. Like he gives you the flour, he gives you like the frosting, the milk, the eggs, all that stuff. But you don't have a cake until you do something with that stuff. So you're given all the ingredients in life, and it's sitting there in front of you. Like everything you need is in front of you. You just gotta take the ingredients,
yes, bro.
put that all together, make something out of it, and then boom, you got a cake.
I feel like God made us so perfectly, but made us imperfect to notice the things that we're perfect about. Like, I feel like we're like everything that we need is within us. Like all you need is like you need that drive, that motivation. Like everything comes from within, bro. I'm not going to just pick up this phone without me having an intuition about me picking up the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like everything comes from within. Like for me to just pick up my arm unconsciously and move it. Like,
yeah, it's so weird to think
like,
about that. Like even when you're running, for example, you ever think about that? Like in a race where it's like, my body's just moving right now. Like it's like, because I used to run cross country too, so it's like you feel your legs moving. It's like I have control over whether or not like I can keep doing this.
I'm gonna go faster. And I'm like over the time, bro. Like I never forget. Like during that 5-week span of ever doing track, bro. Like it really taught me like you are really like in control. Like and I never forget, bro. Like when I got help, bro. I got help from. I was running like a 4:35, right, in a 15.
That's crazy.
1500, right?
Yeah.
And I dropped 21 seconds.
Damn.
In a matter of so my girlfriend, so she was a track, right?
Yeah.
And one day it was a snow day at Herkimer, and she just had me focus on my form because I didn't have any practice, bro. I was out there just running, bro, for fun. Like I'm a lollygag. I had on Kobe's, bro. I'm out there running with Kobe's, bro. And then she helped me with my form, bro, and once that, bro, like, it just felt like I was just so in control, like, and I was just going there fast, and then just telling my mind, I can do this. I'm just manifesting, putting it on paper. People are just, bro, putting it on paper, bro, like, right, like, I am a national champion, like, I am, bro, putting it on paper, bro, and then actually going out there and
you're like, writing it into, like, the universe.
Yes,
like,
bro. And
like, the quote, or just a phrase, like, it is written.
Yes.
Like, that's The Alchemist. I don't know if you ever read that book.
Yes, bro.
That's one of my favorite books.
That book is deep, bro.
It is written, like...
Yeah.
It all starts, like, within. Like, that's literally what the whole book is about. It's just about believing in you and seeing it within, taking it out, listening to your heart.
Yeah.
And just, like, listen to the omens, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's, like, it's really deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Hello?
I forgot what we were talking about.
I was talking about The Alchemist, bro.
The Alchemist.
Yeah.
So, like, omens.
Yeah.
Like, just listen. It's like all the stuff that just comes to you, like your thoughts, like your intuition, like you just hear stuff. And it's like, should I listen to that? Or, like, because I was driving yesterday and there's, like, it was funny, I don't know. But it was on the highway and it kind of breaks off into two, like, branches. Yeah. And it was like, you should go that way. And then another voice was like, nah, you should go that way. So it was like, I had to choose between the two. But, like, it all comes down to your intuition, like what you believe is best for you. So you got to be aware of that stuff. It's deep.
That is fact, bro. Like, you really have to have that self, like, it's been times, bro, like, sometimes where it can be things that, like, that intuition could be talking to, because things could be, like, driving you off. Sometimes you could be, the exit might be blocked, and you really got to just find, like, a new way to go, or sometimes it's, like, some type of, like, something new, bro, and your mind be, like, literally lining up for you. But sometimes I have to learn, like, all thoughts are not true sometimes, too. Because sometimes you can be thrown off, like, oh, man, like, oh, I'm going to go do this. This is fun. But, like, really, in reality, this is not, like, the best decision that you're making for yourself. But at the end of the day, we come down, we have that higher power over ourselves to really believe, like, we can make the decisions for ourselves. And I think sometimes people just use it as, like, a safe haven to just rely on, like, does God, like, rely on God. But God gave us the free will to do anything, like, do anything.
That's what I'm saying, like...
And you can't use that as an escape to be like, oh, this is going to happen. No, God's giving you this intuition, this God, and you really got to use it properly and have that self-guided motivation over yourself. So it's like, everything, bro. That's really everything, man.
It's deep, and, it's just, it's crazy. Just thinking about the whole, like, grand scheme of things, but... So, is there anything else you want to touch up on?
Yeah, bro. Like I want to get into like just like one thing I want to touch on like is in ingredients in food, bro. Like one thing I really like.
I'm so passionate about this topic. Like,
bro, like this is one thing I really like hit the home on. Like, I really helped me feel better about things about not eating meat and stuff like that, and not eating like certain snacks and stuff like that, because all I did I turned to the back.
Yeah.
They said Adeline. They said the lady named. I'm giving her credit. Surviving Vegan. Her name was like. She said the front is for entertainment. The back is for education.
Yeah.
And I look at the back of the ingredients, bro, and it's like a bag of chips, and it got like over 100 ingredients.
Yeah, like Doritos. You ever look at Doritos?
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Yeah, like Red 40 in there. Like,
yes, bro. And like,
I look out for like key things. And
yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, like even like, was it vegetable oil or like seed oils? Any of that stuff. Like I only eat olive oil. Like, but the thing is, all of those other oils are in like fast food chains. Like, I think someone did like a test, or like he went around asking them like what kind of oil they use. It's like peanut oil, stuff like that, and it's like
canola oil.
Yeah, because it tastes the best, and it's like
it's
that's
cheaper.
how you gotta understand. The best tasting foods are usually the worst for you, just for that reason.
And also like these foods are very highly addictive.
Yeah.
And once they're highly addictive, and they're cheaper.
Yeah.
I learned the stuff that's highly addictive is cheaper.
Yeah.
Because
so they're gonna come back and buy more anyway.
You're gonna come back and buy more, and you're buying like, think about it. You go to
like coffee even. Like I mean, coffee's good.
Yeah.
Like caffeine, I believe, is good for you and like productivity.
Yeah.
But like the stuff they put in it, like extra sugar, extra like creamer, stuff like that.
Yeah, it can be used as a boost.
Yeah.
It can really be used as a boost, but when people can become reliant on it just for the actual need, like, I see people who need like probably 3 coffees a day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, but you're gonna just drain your body out of these things, and it's like I don't ever bash nobody for ever eating meat or like eating snacks like that, but don't over assess your thing to anything. Like anything, you don't ever over assess, because nowadays, bro, the vegetables they're giving us is GMO.
Yeah.
The fruit they're giving us is GMO.
You look at the numbers on there to see
yes,
like
bro,
if they put like pesticides on there.
Yes, bro, like I learned like the number, if it's like the higher numbers, like number like 9s and stuff like that, they're like, organic.
Yeah, but 4s
is like highly, but all the fruits and stuff and vegetables in the store starts with 4s. Yeah. So it's like
you really can't find like anything like.
So like, I'm big on like cleaning my fruits and vegetables before I get them. Like I can't just take out. Cause now they're even getting smarter nowadays, bro. They're even injected into the fruit, so it's like
they're like doing too much. It's like people don't even know about this, which is kind of scary.
Literally, they don't know about
butter.
It at
like
all.
Even what is it? I can't believe it's not butter. My family gets that stuff, and I read the ingredients. It's like, well, it's in the name. Like if you really think about it, it's like butter is healthier than this stuff because it's not butter. And butter's not good in the first of all. So if you're getting stuff that's not butter,
so and it leaves you vulnerable to like, okay, and now I'm gonna choose what's not healthy for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm gonna choose this, but this is not healthy. This is more healthier than the other options. So it's like, I even like get into like I'm big into like clean eating and stuff, but now it like leaves you to the point. Now it leaves you with a choice. All right, I'm gonna eat this. Yeah. This might not be as healthy, but it might not even be healthier. So I'm just go with this option. Yeah, nothing is really just like completely legitly healthy unless if you're growing it yourself. But people understand that like growing it yourself takes years. Yeah. Bro, I've been growing this grape for 2 years, bro. And I just gotta I just got a vine. I got a vine, bro. And I dare let me bring this outside. It's gonna die the next day.
Definitely.
So
that's mad funny. So you said 2 years?
Bro, going over 2 years, bro. And
that's
literally just starting to get a vine, bro.
That's actually nuts.
Like, bro, like this is insane. Like, only thing I can say that grows fast, like you ever took like if you ever use green onions, right?
Oh yeah.
You chop the bottom off of it, and you just. I had those same green onions for like a couple months. I just take the top off, and they just regrow themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
They regrow themselves.
It's so cool how that works.
Like, well, something like I want to educate people on like some of this
like
stuff.
Health,
health, bro. Health is really the wealth, bro. Like that's the only thing you're gonna take.
That's what I'm saying.
You can have the most money in the world, but if you're unhealthy and you can't do nothing with that, what are you gonna do? Like the money can't go to the like Tracy. You can't like Drake. Don't listen to Drake. We said when I die for the money in the grave because your money can't go with it, bro. Like,
exactly.
You might as well enjoy your true wealth, spend it on good food.
Spend it on good stuff, and people complain about healthy food is way too expensive.
Bro,
Like, bro, your health is more expensive than anything. Like,
imagine how much money they spend on miscellaneous stuff. Like, we
Yeah.
always spend money on miscellaneous stuff.
like
but
you're
so
buying
don't complain.
shoes, you're buying clothes, you're buying like all this stuff you don't need, but like you're not putting stuff into you. You know,
Yeah.
like I'll buy books. Be like, why are you buying books? I don't know, because I care about myself. Like I want to learn more.
Think
Like
about those books stay forever.
they do stay forever. Because like I guarantee you, if like someone brought up one thing from a book that I read, it's like, oh, I remember that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like a spark.
yeah, it's like you might not remember initially,
Mm-hmm.
but like when people bring it up, it's like, oh yeah, I read about
It's
that.
like a flow.
Yeah,
It's really like a flow.
it's so crazy. It's like a giant like file, and you have
Mhm.
like you have different folders of everything you've ever
Mhm.
learned, everything you've ever done,
Yeah.
everything you've ever read, seen, and it's just like stored in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So
It's
like even looking back on past memories, like that's like years ago, man.
yo, that's
It's
crazy. That's like a
yeah,
devices, bro. Like
yeah,
you understand, like you can really program yourself to really like even if you wanna unlearn some things. I always tell myself you had to unlearn things to learn
to learn new things. Yeah,
And sometimes like I had to even like unlearn even habits and things I talk to myself about, like, even like books. I remember as a grown up, like books are boring, but like
yeah.
no, like books are knowledge. Books are
Yeah.
like, educational.
I
Like
feel like the education system kind of told us that
Yeah.
books are boring because they gave us books we didn't even care about. Like,
yeah, they give us like books that didn't help us like with
With
The
life.
Alchemist or
yeah,
like we're not in class. Like imagine we come out of class, you feeling refreshed. Like,
yeah, of course.
imagine
Like,
growing up as a kid, and then you be stuck reading books.
yeah,
Like they would create more entrepreneurs, more nerds,
exactly.
more people like that. But they want to create people that don't want to be
Workers.
workers,
Yeah.
bro. Like and
That's what the whole, Rockefeller and all that stuff.
creative schools.
Yeah, he created all that stuff for for
workers.
workers. Like the bell, like it's to rotate stations. Like
Yeah,
it's weird how that, like, you can't really touch up on it because people are like, I don't know, they try and keep that, in the back seat.
Yeah.
But it's very important because that's why everything is the way it is today.
bro, like I even be looking like sometimes like why do I have to work to
Yeah.
live, but I'm paying to live in a free house full of made of wood
Yeah.
and steel. This is basically almost natural.
Yeah.
I'm paying to eat food, which I'm gonna digest out into the toilet, and then I'm gonna get some more food,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna I gotta pay for water, which is they're getting the water from
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
they're getting water from natural sources, tapping it, doing whatever they want to do with it, and then serving it to us for
Yeah.
free. And then the healthier stuff, which is helping us, is like cause. I understand why people go to McDonald's. If you have a family of like 5, you
Mm-hmm.
get a bag of grapes for $5, but you
Yeah.
can go get a
You go get a
Meal.
Happy Meal for how much? Like, isn't it like $7 or something?
$5-6.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Come on, bro. Like, but you're getting a nugget, fry, drink, and a toy.
Yeah, and you get the toy. That's
That's
why
what
people
they-
buy it. You get the toy.
And like,
So-
bro, like, and I see like so many different things that just like, it bothers me to the point like, and they don't really like.
It's in our faces.
But we just gotta just take the lens off of like the
Yeah.
glass, bro, and just wipe to get some windshield. Like even like the stuff that we even, I would say like the wiper fluid, like even like the
Yeah.
stuff that we even use, bro, like into things that they put into like car, like and like gas and like
Yeah.
messing with the earth and like just so things are just so unnatural nowadays, bro. I just can't wait to one day, bro, where the universe just gets tired and we go back into just living in
Yeah, I
nature,
know.
bro.
I'm waiting for that time, for
Me too,
real.
bro.
I don't know if you have experimented. I haven't, but I heard stories about like shrooms, where it's like, I've never done that stuff.
Yeah, me,
but-
I'm not ready for that yet.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know. I heard it's like life changing.
Yeah, some
But,
people
like,
are though.
It's like microdosing. I heard when you like do stuff like that, you see the world more like vividly,
Mhm.
apparently, and like all the nasty food that we eat from like fast food and stuff, you can kind of see, like you look at it and it's like ugh, like you have that feel, like it's like a higher vibration, like you're in a different dimension, kind
Yeah.
of, where it's like you see things for what it actually is.
What they are.
Because I mean, a mushroom comes from the ground, so I
Mhm.
mean it is part of the earth.
Yeah.
It's like the only like natural drug out there, really. So
Yes, I think it's a psychedelic.
yeah.
Yeah, like learning too, bro. Like some people like, I'm just not ready for that because I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
didn't-
either. Like I'm
yeah,
kind of like,
I've
nervous.
seen some people like really like bug out on
Yeah.
some things too. But that's like really seeing for like maybe they gotta go through those past traumas and really fix those relationships
Yeah.
and things too as well. So
Yeah.
like not always can't look at for the bad. But I look at oh man, like so many things that just like just trigger my mind right now. Like I really see things for sometimes I feel like I'm living on the stream because I see things for like like I come off like a fresh meditation,
Mhm.
and I smell like bacon or something, bro.
Yeah.
Or like I can just.
You have like superpowers, kind of.
Like I just smell it, bro, and it just makes me just like it just rub me, bro. Like I smell like all different types of stuff, bro, and I can just see it. Like I'm like so, like disgusted, bro.
Yeah.
Even like I'm at work or something, I had to cook this, bro, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I'd be like wanting to tell people, don't eat this, bro. Like don't eat this, bro.
Like when you see it for what it actually is, it's like, ugh. Like why am I giving myself this stuff? You know, like I don't know.
How is this legal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm in the process of bulking kind of right now, so I have to eat a lot of stuff, and I eat some trash foods, and it's like you can feel like the impact it has on you. Like you become like sluggish, kind of. Like, because like your body's so like your stomach specifically is so focused on digesting all that like crap that you basically put in your system, that you can't put any of that other, you know, energy into anything else. Like bro. You don't feel like moving, you don't feel like learning, you don't feel like being productive. Like food has like a lot of power.
And also like, bro, like try this, bro. Like just try going like and even like when you're eating like on a fast too, like going like on your bulking. Try like a little like intermittent fasting.
Oh, I do it every morning.
Like okay, like I don't like I do that too. I don't eat until like around 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I have my breakfast at 12. People are like, why do you eat breakfast so damn late? I'm like, because I feel better when I don't eat in the morning.
Or like, I'm a person like I eat like a fruit, but fruit takes only 15 minutes to digest. So I'm eating like, fruits and
bananas,
like bananas, water. Like my favorite fruits to eat in the morning is like a grape and grapes and bananas. Yeah. But that doesn't take so fast to digest. So I feel refreshed, and then when I'm eating and I'm learning and stuff, it's like I'm downloading new energy and like stuff like that. But then when I eat like trash, like I eat like I'm a big like a
burger or something.
I love French fries, bro. I love French fries. Yeah. It's like I can just feel like the grease just go to my head and just smack. I get headaches. Like like when I eat like certain food now, I've been so away from eating like so many like unhealthy foods. Yeah. Or when I eat certain food like chocolate or something like chips, I get headaches.
You ever get like you can feel it in your stomach too, where it's like it like burns kind of, where it's like this does not feel good.
It does not. It's so uncomfortable, bro. Yeah. Very uncomfortable, and I really want to just teach people like at least intermittent fasting. Like your body needs at least a rest, bro. Cause think about it, if you eat breakfast, then your body taking 3 hours to digest it. Then on top of that, you're eating lunch, so your body's overworking. Then you eat brunch or eat like a snack or something. Then you're on top of eating dinner, so your body's in a constant cycle.
It's like a cycle,
Yes, it doesn't get time to just relax and just.
Your body's always working. Like when you're trying to focus on stuff, you really can't efficiently because you got other stuff going on.
Yeah, like even sleeping, you're not even like when you're sleeping, your body should just be resting.
Like you're not supposed to eat after like 8 o'clock or something like that. So I think it's like don't eat until like noon and then don't eat after 8 or something. Because like I think it was something where it said only eat at most 2 meals. Yeah. That are like 500 calories each or something like that. Because like 1,000 calories or more, like I've eaten so many, but like it's just that's like normal though. Like people normalize eating like 3,000 a day. Like you don't need that much.
Like imagine like we're in the most obese country. Yeah. Like bro, like our stomach is only like the size of like this, bro.
It's like smaller than our fist.
It's smaller than our fist, bro. We were just jamming it, jamming it, bro. And like you ever feel you're so full and you kept eating? Yeah. Like I even do that to this day. Like I be eating and alright, like now, but I'm learning to like just properly just.
You feel like go up to here, bro. Yeah. Like, it's so gross. Like.
And you gotta just properly just like break it down, like just break it down. Like alright, if you have like a meal, like now when I get like meals, I actually try to get like meals, right? Mm-hmm. If I go out and not eat like something, right, I'm gonna get a meal, but I'm gonna break it down. It's like half. Because like I can have the habit of like I get really hungry. I'll be eating something I'm full. But then now also like I'm learning like to save money on top of like really my health. Yeah. You saving money because now you have a whole meal for later. Yeah. But then on top of that, you're literally helping yourself like really like be able to digest the food properly.
Yeah, like listen to your body because like you're full for a reason. Yeah. Like your stomach is full, so why are you giving us more? Yeah. Like I don't know. It's just like a normalized thing now. Yeah. So
like also too like our bodies talk to us. Like I've been seeing like myself like when I get like pimples and stuff like that too. Yeah. Like I get like when I drink like pop, my face just breaks out badly. Like when I eat like greasy foods, my face break out. And
that's
like
my that. You probably see one on my forehead right now, but it's like I've been eating like a lot of like I don't know buttery stuff kind of, and that's mainly part of it because like it's all oil. Like your skin gets oily. Like whatever you eat or consume kind of like comes out.
It had to come out.
It comes out either in the back or the front or your skin.
Your skin is like coming through like you can like if they eat like something oily and you feel like your skin started like just getting oily.
Yeah. Like you ever take a shower, you feel like all the grease come off. It's like it feels good, but it's like damn, like that's gross. Like before you go to bed too. Like imagine like not taking a shower, just going to sleep with all that like
you be sweating it out like just on top of like the grease pouring out of your pores.
Yeah.
Oh man, like that does get deep, bro.
Yeah, it gets really deep. Like keep going on and on. I swear.
Bro. That's about it, bro. Like even into like when I'm also like learning to like incorporate. Like some people don't like. Some people just think as like water is just like nasty.
Yeah.
But like it's not the most appealing taste. But like imagine if you're eating just like on top of like I see people that don't drink water, like just drink pop all day.
I can never do that. Like
juice, and
it gets all like sticky too, because like it's like a syrup kind of.
Yeah, it's literally syrup.
It is syrup, like
it's syrup and water.
Because it's all the sugar, so the sugar gets all like sticky and nasty, and like you ever drink it after, and you have like kind of phlegm, or like you have like that feeling where it's like it's in there kind of like it bubbles up a little bit. It's just so weird to me. I don't know. It's like I don't know how people could do that every day.
A lot of these foods like it's like a business, honestly. Like they're gonna get they get money from obviously incorporating people's health as well. Like they get money on top of money, bro.
Yep.
So you gonna get money from people going to the pharmaceuticals. Then on top of like these people getting money off of the food, and that's why like I'm very like in tune like I growing up, and this was like it happened like so aligningly. Like I don't take medicine.
Oh yeah.
I don't take medicine.
Yeah, I don't either. I used to. My parents and my whole family still does, but I tell them like you can cure this stuff yourself.
Yo,
like,
for real, bro. Just like I even put on like one of my favorite frequencies like to heal from is like 147 frequency tones.
Okay.
Like, and it's like the healing frequency. And I literally feel so much better, and I go outside on the ground, or I just go outside and just get some fresh air, and I fast, because you can't, because imagine if you're eating that food on top of your sick.
Yeah.
It's only going to cause more and more sick, and then backed up, and like, because our bodies naturally heal itself.
Yeah, it's like we kind of like regurgitate like what we give it, so it's wild. People are like always asking like, why am I getting sick? Like what has to change? Like they keep going back to the doctor for stuff. But in reality, they don't understand that they're just paying money just to get told to come back for more. Like, that's all it is. So it's like, people are blind to that. But if you can actually, like, put your health first, whether it's meditating, even frequency, like the stuff we all talked about, like, during this whole entire thing.
Herbs, fruits. Like,
all that stuff. Like, spices, like... Like, cinnamon, too. Cinnamon's I have cinnamon all the time.
Bro, like, I use like I'm the type of person, bro. I like if anyone had to go through my diet, bro. They wouldn't survive.
Yeah, they would hate it. They'd be like,
bro. So like, I take like every morning I wake up and I like do turmeric, ginger, and lime water.
Yeah.
Every morning, because when you first wake up, you're supposed to just clean all that toxic and the foods that we eat are mucus forming food. So you also constantly got phlegm. Or you see people coughing up.
Yeah, I have that problem. Yeah, that's me.
Like, cause like that mucus form is full like butters and milks and chocolates and stuff like that causes mucus. So my best suggestion would be like teas, like drinking like hot, some type of like warm or like room temperature water. Like I don't drink, so I try not to drink like I like cold, like ice cold water. Yeah. But the best water to drink is like the room temperature water when it's like warm, so your body like you won't shock your body.
Yeah.
So you just drink it and just goes out and
just kind of like soothes it a little bit.
Yeah, and I drink like lemon and like cinnamon water. People be like, what the hell? But it really likes. It just helps me.
Cinnamon water?
Yeah,
I tried that.
Yeah, like lemon and cinnamon. It's not gonna taste the best.
Oh yeah,
be honest.
I believe it.
But now I'm so used to it. It just feel like
it's just
like
lemonade for me. Yeah.
If it tastes good to me, now I can have a whole. I'll be down in it, bro. And like
that's very funny.
And like, bro, like this is a suggestion like to like whoever got this far, bro. This is
if you're still listening. Like,
yeah, bro. This is
about
like
2 hours
tips,
now,
bro. Like, bro, like, this is, what I do, like, to really, like, eliminate sickness, bro. Like, you get a lemon, you cut a lemon, like, a fresh lemon, get some either powdered ginger or the ginger, like, the smallest ginger possible. Yeah. Get the small gingers, and you get, lemon, ginger, and orange, right? And an onion, and you put it in water, bro.
Onion,
you get an onion, right? And you put a towel over your head and simmer over the stove and let it boil. Yeah. Telling you, bro, do it like for 15, 20 minutes on and off, and like just do it consistently. It's gonna just wipe everything out of you, bro. I'm telling you. This
Really?
is, especially during this time during like flu and cold season.
Like just like putting it on like a stovetop and just letting it do its thing.
Letting it just put some water in there, bro.
Yeah.
And just put all those things together, bro. Like an orange, a lemon,
and like all the
a
fumes
ginger.
come out.
It's gonna come all up, bro. You're gonna be.
You're spitting that out.
You're gonna feel everything come out of you though.
Yeah.
And
I gotta try that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like if you really figure like with that thing, like with the mucus, bro, it's gonna take everything. I don't want you to just be consistent with it, cause not gonna everybody be like, oh, it's not happening. But over those couple days to like a week, bro.
Yeah.
If you consistently do that all the time, bro.
Yeah. It's the consistency again.
Yeah,
you just gotta keep doing it.
You're gonna be good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. I gotta try that.
That's why, bro. I think like on purpose something like with health, bro. Like I gotta get into like the health, like
you know a lot already, so
yeah, like
just do something with that. Like provide like a service to people,
it's just something natural that I don't like.
Or even like giving out people like meals, like just like how to like make healthy meals and treat yourself, like the right foods you should be eating, like all that stuff.
Like bro, like I even learned like and any food is an alternative.
Mm-hmm.
Any food, like bro, I even start making like I'm a big fan of like I like mac and cheese, right?
Yeah.
Like I like mac and cheese, but I made it to like it's a butternut squash mac and cheese.
Okay.
But it's like out of like zucchini, like it's like zucchini noodles or like
yeah.
They like the store like or
they're like green
lentil.
kind of.
Yeah, or like they're like lentil noodles or something, right?
Yeah.
And then you get some like I just put it all together. People are like, oh, like, and you really taste the stuff. I'm like, yo, this really tastes like the actual stuff that I really eat. Like I like for chicken, I eat like a lot of like mushrooms, like portobello mushrooms.
Yeah.
And like people are like, yo, where do you get your protein from? I eat like chia seeds. Chickpeas got so much protein.
Yeah.
Chickpeas, like beans, red beans, like lentils, bro. Like quinoa, like instead of like rice and quinoa bowls, like. Bro, I just get so creative. Like I still eat my pizzas. I get like whole like veggie pizzas.
Really?
Like I don't eat cheese on it.
So you make all your meals?
Most of my 99% of my meals I make.
That's awesome.
99% of my meals
and you like schedule a time for it where it's like, all right, it's time to cook.
Or sometimes like whenever I just get like hungry, bro, like I just go in there and just chef something up. But like I got into like I used to just like meal prep throughout the week. I'll have like I just make like a whole bunch of food like probably like twice a week, and it just helped me like literally have meals for the whole week, and then I will literally just be eating on that until every pot is gone.
Yeah.
Next meal.
Yeah.
Every pot. But lately I've been eating out a lot because I haven't really been at home as much, so I just been eating like. I probably like go to like a Chinese place, get like some mixed vegetables and some rice.
Or some rice, for sure.
It'd be still good, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
And then sometimes like I miss meat, like I used to be like a big chicken wing eater.
Oh, word.
So like I got into like this thing called like cauliflower wings, bro. I got mixed, bro. Like their taste like just
cauliflower wings.
They taste. You would be surprised if I gave you like a chicken, like a buffalo chicken wing, bro, like a boneless chicken wing, and I gave you like a cauliflower chicken. You probably be looking like, what's the difference?
Really?
Like it's like you be like, what's the difference?
That's nuts.
Because think about it, all
cauliflower
the meat,
chicken.
Yes, all the meat that we eat is literally seasoned and sauced. So if you think about it, if you eat meat without no seasoning or sauce, that's just gonna be.
Yeah.
You're not even why you want to eat it.
Yeah.
But if you season something the right way and sauce it, oh my gosh, you're gonna be like, I'm not even missing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. What about like you ever hear of grass-fed meat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like red meat, but I don't know. I've heard some benefits from it. If it's grass-fed, it allows you to like digest quicker, but it also gives you all the nutrients you need, like all the proteins, all the like the vitamins, all that stuff, because. When like these animals are like killed and they're grass fed, that like vegetarian side of the meat kicks in, so you're getting like all the stuff you need and not just the unnecessary like fat and junk that's in it. So
they be feeding them all types of hormones.
That's what I'm saying. Like even pork is so gross. You see the stuff they feed the pigs.
I think they should just be banned. Like I think out of all meat, pork should just.
It's just the worst. Like,
that should be banned, bro. Like
it's crazy how people are like okay with that. Like they don't know what they're eating.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, bro. I just be thinking like, bro, like everybody. I think just come into like a lot of more like self-awareness.
Yeah.
Go back into that like self-love within itself, like, and I'm even like overcoming like certain habits myself where I had to like really look at myself. Do I love myself to love like to destroy myself?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, bro, I really gotta really change like so many different things about myself so I can just go back into that full self love, and just elevate, bro. And it just everything's a process though. Like it wasn't like I just went straight just clean out. Eating. No, it just started off like I started like
baby steps.
Baby
like
steps.
You said,
like, and it took a while to get to this point, bro. It wasn't not easy, bro.
It's never immediate. Like, the hardest part is getting started usually, where it's like making the decision, like, all right, I'm doing this, because it takes how many days? 21 days to build a habit.
Yeah.
So if you just kind of stick with it for 21 days and force yourself to do it, it'll become natural. Like,
literally,
you'll just be doing it like without even thinking. It's like, oh, word, like. This is my life now.
Bro, like, I'm thinking, like, imagine, like, making 21 days. Like, imagine that into, like, 90, just 3 months, right?
Yeah.
You've mastered that shit. Like, you really, like, all right, I'm not going, like, you're really just to the point, you're like, all right, I know how to do this. Now I'm really going to just take off from there.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, I'm also even learning, like, the things that I really, like, kind of felt discouraged, like, kind of, like, going, like, plant-based mostly because it wasn't normal.
Yeah.
But now I'm learning, like, it's becoming so popular as I can just market off this thing now, too.
Yeah, exactly, because there's a lot of people out there who are trying to eat healthier.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to even eat, like, specifically just plant-based. You can incorporate plant-based meals in your meals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of people just eat, like, just fried food, like, just chicken and fries, but they can imagine having some chicken with some broccoli or some...
Just like, mixing it up a little bit. Try something new.
Some greens, like, incorporate greens in there. Incorporate, the
herbs, like you were saying. All that stuff, yeah.
Bro, like, bro, like, just incorporating and just having, like, that knowledge of just doing those different things, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, bro.
That's awesome. All right, I think we're a little over 2 hours right now, which is crazy, but we got a lot of value.
Bro, I can't wait to hear this, bro.
Yeah, me too. The camera died, unfortunately.
Yeah, bro.
But if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, thank you for listening. This is the final episode of Visionary Talks Season 1 with Avion Harris.
Yes, sir.
So, Avion, once again,
thank you,
it was
bro,
nice having you on,
bro.
for sure.
This is definitely dope, bro.
This was definitely one of the best podcasts, for sure. So, thank you guys for listening. I'm your host, Ian McQueeney, and we're going to catch you guys on the flip.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
Peace.